Good evening, everybody. How is it going? Oh, hello, Amy. How are you doing? Better start the prayers to the stream god. I've got a feeling the stream god might be angry tonight. I'm just going to put it out there. My connection has been pretty bad this week, and I have yet another engineer appointment for next week. So I thought I'd just throw caution to the wind and go for it this week. At the moment, things are looking good. Stream health is very healthy. I did just reset everything and I performed the canticle of rebirth, rebooting, and did everything I could to appease the machine spirit so that the stream would go ahead without a hitch. But we will have to see what happens. All right, back into some on the side note, back into some Mechanicus. Last time we picked up some cool stuff.
Thank you for the follow, Mifafrico.
Thank you, Mifafrico. I'm going to see that how the bot said it, because I've got no idea how to pronounce that. We did pick up the... you actually love this game, and I really wish you played together. I'm from Discord. Oh, okay. Thank you, potential bot, Mifafrico. We've got the Skitari Vanguard Alpha, who has the AoE energy attack. We obviously have the Servitors. We have the Skitari Ranger Alpha, who is the super fast, immune to opportunity attack dude, who's amazing. And we also picked up the Skitari Ruststalker, who has a stacking critical damage bonus, who sounds like they could be amazing. And then we also now have Mishaps, who at the moment is a shooter axe person. We need to get them some better equipment. We've got Toasted Waffles, who's just pretty great all around. And we have Magos Crash Test, who is a walking cannon. So what we need to do next is pick our next mission. And we now have access to quite a lot. And one thing I found just while I was getting ready for the stream to start was we could actually see the progress of the campaign here. So we have just reached the Acropolis sector being located, but there's actually another 4 sectors that we can actually pick up before I think things end, so it could get quite exciting. But for now, let's just get going. I want to get through a few missions tonight. I want to try and make some decent progress. I don't want to be streaming this for too much longer, like too many more nights. I would like to move on to something new, but I'm really enjoying this, so don't get that wrong. All right. So Scavenger wants us to destroy a Necron destroyer, I think, which will get us a power field generator, which gives +2 physical damage. It'll give us +1 to the cognition gauge and 100 Dark Blackstone. That's not terrible. The +1 cognition gauge actually sounds very, very good. Videx wants us to find and destroy a transmission source, which will deal with Immortals, Flayed Ones, Acanthrites, and Warriors. That will get us access to an arc rifle, which I think would be a great weapon for Crash Test to have. It gets us a noise reductor, which reveals enemy statistics in a circle area, which sounds pretty cool, and it gets us a bunch of Blackstone. Kepra wants to get us a Gamma Pistol, which ignores armor. Access to Sicarian Infiltrators, which will be our first ranged troop, and 96 Blackstone. Then we've got our first mission from Roe, which will get us the Power Axe, which is a big upgrade over the current axe that we're using. Does 4 to 6 physical damage, and the Machine Spirit destroys 2 energy and 2 physical armor, which is crazy. That puts us up against the Acanthrites and Necron Warriors. This might be worth grabbing just to get Mishaps a better weapon, to do a quick mission. Like, try and make this as fast as possible, because this is our goal. This is a mission to take on the Void Admiral himself. I'm really not sure about that, because Void Admiral Agrelek is in this mission, and I'm not sure we can deal with that. Does give us access to a Flamer, the +2 energy damage ability, Skitari Alpha Mark II and 100 Blackstone. And then there's this interesting mission that we do on the ship, which gets us access to Skitari Rangers, which are a ranged guy, gets us access to a Cognition Mechadendrite, which just gets us a Cognition point, and gives us a ton of Blackstone, but we have to fight a bunch of Xenorites. I'm not sure about this. Hey Crash, how's it going? I think the mission I want to do, just to get it done really quickly, is the Radiation Burns mission, just to get the Power Axe. I think the Power Axe would be a great thing to equip onto Mishaps and make them a little bit more useful. So damage sustained during warp transmit forced the Casus Metallicum to vent much of its fuel reserves. Quartermaster Rose suggests acquiring a supply of isotope material from the Tomb of Agrelek for use as fuel. So find isotope materials for fuel. Decent Blackstone reward, normal difficulty, only dealing with Acanthrites and Warriors. I think this is a really good mission to just get through as quickly as possible. We will of course take all 3 of our Tech Priests. I would like to take a Ruststalker and a Ranger Alpha and maybe 2 Servitors. I'm not sure about taking both of these. The Ranger Alpha is really good. Let's take 3 Servitors, and we'll take the Ruststalker to see how it plays out, rather than putting all of our eggs in one basket and taking 2 guys. So we'll just take the Ruststalker. Ruststalker's expensive. We can't afford to lose it. In terms of Canticles, we've got some upgraded Canticles. So first thing I want is the Litany. Is it just the standard one? Okay, Litany of Knife has just been upgraded, so that's +10 health now. Next 4 attacks to ignore all armor, plus 5 movement, gain 3 cog points. I definitely want the Blessings of the Omnissiah. And then what do we want our last one to be? Plus 5 movement, break physical armor. Next energy attack will deal plus 3. Max machine spirit. Next 2 attacks will ignore all armor. Next physical attack will do plus 3 physical. Restore 5. So I can actually take the Litany of Life as well as the Canticle Life. I actually quite like maxing machine spirit. Hey Salty Frosty, how's it going? So that mission shows it's easy, but I remember it is far from easy. Well, that's some good advice. Thank you for giving it to me. I'm going to go with these 3. Let's deploy. I want to try and race through this mission so we get into some other stuff pretty quickly. Watch last stream equals false. Watch the stream equals true salutations. It does. So, Suijin Tofu, thanks for jumping by. Max Machine Spirit applies to all units. Yes, that's exactly how I wanted to grab it. Magos. Stable orbit achieved and maintained. My thanks, Quartermaster. I would remain in Geosugar's orbit for the duration of this mission. Fuel reserves calculated. Continuous orbit probable but not certain. Additional fuel requisition recommended. Attention required. Troublesome news, Magos. The tanks are nearly empty. Supplies are low. Far from sufficient. Problematic in the extreme. How can our supplies be so low? We only just arrived here, Quartermaster. Warp transit, less than satisfactory. New reports state cargo supplies vented to void as a result of damage. Most unacceptable. Then what is our situation now, Quartermaster? Deploying armed forces in hostile world is costly exercise, logistically complex. Running costs for the Cases Metallicum in orbit far from negligible. Crisis and isotopic fuel matcher for the core reactors. Disappointment and frustration are flooding my neurovolts and requiring quarantining. I focus instead on a solution. Can you present one? The Tomb of Agricola contains strong traces of radioactive decay. Supplies and necessary materials present. Request acquisition before materials half-life is expired. Okay, we're just grabbing some fuel. So I'm not going to waste time on this mission. This is going to be a grab. We're not going to go into like side rooms if we can avoid it. The Tomb of Agricola isn't particularly welcoming, Magos. Are you certain it's worth the risk to go in? Our mission here cannot be fulfilled if the Casis Metallicum has insufficient fuel to stay in stable orbit. Very well. I hope the Quartermaster understands that missions like this cost. Cost of deployment less than via of resources acquired. Method is mathematically justified. Well, then you put it like that. Okay, so we need to get here and here, I think. So we could just go here, 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 and here, and just get this mission done as quickly as possible. I guess what we're going to go for. We're going to try and get here without getting it past wake level 1, if we can. Ingenuity and observation of haste, Magos. Apply intelligence. Solve problem. Erratic analogical radiation readings are throwing off the cohort's ability to track the target isotopes. We can science it, attempt to fix the rad sensors. We can speed it. Advance at full speed, ignoring the erratic readings. It'll take too long to fix the rad sensors. Or we can appeal to spirituality. Pray from the Omnissiah to intercede on your behalf. Now, I don't think we've got very many people in the audience right now, but if people want to vote for these, I'll take the first one that gets 2 votes, but if we're waiting a long time for that to happen, I will just pick one. Maybe go with the first one to get a vote. I do still want to try and keep the interaction, but not streaming for a week, I think, has unfortunately lost us a lot of our audience. I'm just going to take a quick drink while you do that. We'll crash it straight in there with number 3, Praise the Omnissiah. I'll give it a couple of seconds, but I think we're going with spirituality because I don't think anyone else is going to jump in. Oh, okay, we've got a conflicting one from Sujin Tofu to do some science. So I'll give it a couple of seconds and see if anyone else jumps in. And Arx, okay, hey Arx, how's it going? Arx has jumped in with a spirituality and, oh, it's praise it, awesome. Amy wants speed, but unfortunately, Amy, you have been outvoted by Crash Test and Arx CA. We're going for spirituality. We're going to pray for the Omnissiah. Oh, crap. Okay, warning, our presence has been detected. The Omnissiah remains silent on the matter, and the rad levels continue to trouble the cohort. They are forced to move on in ignorance of the source of the problem, and with the Omnissiah evidently unimpressed with the devotion. Hey TRM, we got 3 awakening. So the entire plan of doing this mission really, really quickly, before the awakening happened, has already fallen over, because our very first event got them to awakening level 1. Thanks, Crash and Arx. I really, you're amazing. Alright, let's keep moving forward. A sudden radiation spike has turned this part of the tomb into a dangerous hot zone. A pair of Scutari lie in the zone, evidently having been overcome by the rad levels. It is sacrilegious to leave them unrecovered, but the area may be too hazardous to do anything else. Do we bring back the dead? Do we commemorate the dead? Or do we cremate the dead? 1, 2, or 3. First one to get 2 votes. I do appreciate the Helix fossil. The Helix. I get that reference. The Omnissiah forsakes us. It does. Do you want to go to the nearby glyph room instead? 3 and 2. So we got 1 for cremate, 1 for commemorate. Next one to get a vote will be the one we go with. And then there's dead air. Anyone want to throw their hand into the ring? What does 2 do? Pray for the dead and leave them where they are. 3 is burn the bodies, at least they will not lie there to rot. It looks like we have our second vote for 3 from Amy, so we're going with cremate the dead. That's another +1 to the awakening. The cohort throws promethium over the bodies and sets them alight from a distance with gunfire. However, they did not expect a pocket of explosive gas which causes a huge fiery blast and destroys the whole chamber. The cohort is clear of the explosion, but the nearby Necrons are immediately alerted to their location. Alright, let's get out of here. Extra Necrons in battle. Okay, we've awoken a bit further, but we've got our first... Oh no, we've got a battle. Awaken the whole planet speedrun. That is what's happening. Okay, kill all enemies. We've got quite a lot of enemies on the board. Quite a lot of enemies. We've got an Acanthrite, we've got a warrior, we've got a warrior, we've got another Acanthrite, and 2 more warriors. So we have 4 warriors and 2 Acanthrites. That's quite a lot. There is a computer here. It's quite far back in terms of the level. And I don't have any cognition points yet. We're here to grab fuel, not spend it. So I think what we could do is we could put Crash Test somewhere around here, because Crash Test could just instantly, hopefully, kill this Necron warrior. Let's put Crash Test here. We'll put Toasted, excuse me, and Mishaps here. And I think we're just going to have to go with that. Let's start the battle. Okay, we're going to get the Acanthrite happening first. So they basically, I think what they do is they take the cognition points away from us. Crash is going first. What we're going to do is going to get Crash to take a cognition point from here. We're going to activate their cognition freedom to reduce the cost of their Volkite Blaster by 2. YouTube says it's on 10 or so seconds by Twitch. Yes, sorry, I forgot to turn on the option that reduces the lag on YouTube, and I can't fix that without resetting the stream, I don't think. Let me just quickly check if I can do that in YouTube Studio. Give me 1 second, because I do miss having YouTube involved in the voting. Let me just very quickly check that. I might be able to do something about it. I'm not sure if I can, though. Go live. This is where I break everything by going to the streaming center while streaming. And I like break the thing that's already happening. It's loading. Maybe we don't want to do this. No, it doesn't seem to want to load. Yeah, sorry about the delay, everybody. That is my complete bad. I'm a terrible streamer. I forgot to change that option. By default, it is set to very long, and I always have to change it back. But what we'll do is we'll activate the cognition freedom. We'll fire it with the blast pistol, which will reveal its stats. It's got 8 health left. And now we will fire at it with the Volkite Blaster. Oh, I thought I activated... Next weapon... Oh no! Because I used the blast pistol, Ugh. Well, I'm terrible at video games, everybody. I completely wasted that ability. I can't use it now. I should have fired with a pistol, then used Cognition Freedom, and then fired with the Volkite Blaster. But my order of operations was wrong. So... Indeed, I am a fool. Let's pull Crash Test back to their allies so they don't get shot at. In fact, they could move all the way up. We'll move them back to here. On the little scuttle feet. And we'll end their turn. By default, YouTube hates streaming. Yes, by default, YouTube hates streaming. I should maybe just move to... I would actually move to Twitch just for streaming, but I feel bad for the people who have channel memberships. And I don't want to, like, abandon them. I feel... Because I have a lot of, like, happiness that they have signed up for memberships. Okay, Mishaps is speedy. Mishaps can get all the way to here with 1 cognition point, which is pretty cool. They could also get over here. I actually think over here is a better place to go. So we're going to move them to here. Because this guy is already gone. Hey, Hildebrand, how's it going? We're going to shoot at this guy with a blast pistol. Oh, he's got energy armor. Okay, we'll shoot him again, although just to charge our guns. We're not going to do any damage to him. I should have scanned him first. But what I will do is I'm going to use the servo skull. Oh, there's no other cognition points to grab. Damn. I will scan this guy with it. Okay, he has physical armor. Then we're going to move Mishaps to here. And we'll use the power axe. Not enough cockpit. I thought I had 1 cockpit. No, I used the cockpit to get closer. Wow, I'm playing really badly. This is a bad start. Okay, let's try and get our heads back in the game. Toasted Waffles just generated a cognition point. We're going to use that cognition point to heal them back to full health. This is going to be quite a hard level without access to cognition points. Because of the 2 Acanthrites, we'll just steal them every turn. We're going to move Toasted to here. And we're going to shoot this guy. We're going to... I can't pull a cognition point from a live target, can I? No. Okay. Then we're going to use this to scan this guy back here. Okay, that was a crazy route that the skull took. And we'll shoot at this guy here for 2 damage. And we'll end the turn. Mishap's going to take some shots here, but Mishap does more damage. Oh, that's a critical hit, though. That's not nice. Does more damage the more damage they've taken. Oh, it's a free opportunity attack for 5 damage. Very nice. Getting Mishaps to do lots of opportunity attacks will be a great way to make use of them. Okay, we got a new round. Any more enemies spawning in? We just got new cognition points. The Acanthorite instantly took that cognition point and then moved up. Okay, we're on to Crash Test. Now, Crash Test has a charged machine spirit attack. Did I hear a puppy bark there? Crash Test has 13 hit points. I am going to have to tank a little bit of damage on my tech priests here. Let's get a shot in on this guy. It's not going to be enough to kill him, unfortunately. And let's end his turn. And then he's going to act and shoot Toasted. Okay. So Mishaps repairs himself by 1. Now they have 2 shots right now. Let's get 1 shot. If I make you step back 1 space, you can shoot him. Then I can get you to step forward. Then you don't have any cognition points to use your axe. This is why I'm considering giving another level in... Oh, hey, Hildebrand. Did I say that already? I'm getting a bit distracted. And hey, Craig West as well. Okay. So this guy has energy armor, which means we can't shoot at him. If I go into tab, I think it is, or space bar, we can see that he has 2 energy armor. So shooting him with the blast pistols does nothing. He needs to be hit with a power axe. But I don't have the cognition points for that right now. So what we can do is we can finish this guy off with 1 shot, then shoot at this guy with the other shot. I think that's all I can really do. And then we can move back into range to hit him with an opportunity attack if he moves. I think that's the turn. So we step to here. What is the Acanthorite with a pistol? Oh yeah, the dog is... Well, I thought I had range. I did have range, okay. Yeah, the puppy is barking. I was hoping she wouldn't notice I was streaming. But she wants to get in. So I might have to pause really quickly and just sort her out. Let's shoot you with the pistol then. Okay, so 2 physical armor, no energy armor. Then we will move Mishaps back into melee range here. Sorry, yeah, Mishaps. And then if he moves, we'll get an opportunity attack against him. Give me 1 second. I'm going to just very quickly sort the dog out. I'll just mute the microphone. I'm not going to put the thing up so you can see the screen. I'll be right back. Okay, incredibly sorry about the delay there. She decided to go on a bathroom adventure, but we are sorted. Hey, Miss Godzvika, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Well, this is what I'm considering First is Distracted by explaining First is Distracted. Of course, our players early went unheard. We're in the Dark Imperium, aren't we? Yeah, no, we're in the Light Imperium. We are on the side that gets the Omnis side. Okay, so we've set up Miss-Ups in a position where they've got an opportunity attack. Let's end the turn. This guy's also... I need to remember to finish this guy off. Okay, Toasted Waffles is back in action. Let's take the cognition point. Okay, this is going to be an interesting turn to work out. Let's consider this very carefully. Command Fire does nothing for us. This is a free point to just take a cognition point. We need to do damage to this guy to kill him. That's probably a shot from the blast pistol. That will take him out. So what do we do with the one cognition point? We hit somebody with the axe. Now, the only people that are in range to hit with the axe is this guy here, or I move Toasted Waffles up and I hit this guy. But I actually feel like setting my people up in cover here is a better idea. How much health do people have? So this guy's got full health. This guy's taking a little bit of damage. This guy's still at 7. I think I want to shoot this guy, move Toasted to here, get the free cognition point. Unfortunately, hit him with the axe, which will then get me the cognition point back, and then steal a cognition point from here. And I'm pretty sure he can't be shot from here because none of these guys have line of sight on him. I think that's the turn. Too many obstacles. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take the shot. Oh, he's out of range. That's fine. We can move to here, and we'll be in range. No, wait. Move to... So we don't actually have a shot at all. I think if I move here, I won't be able to get in range of this guy. There's nobody in range of me from where I am standing. Except for this guy. And if I want to move up and attack, I need to spend one cognition point to get into range. Will I get the cognition point if I shoot him? Do I not need to get next to him? Sorry, Bob. I had heat stroke on Monday. I didn't stream Terra Invicta. The next one will be on next Tuesday. So I'm sorry about the wait. A lot of people have missed that stream, and I feel really bad about it. Sorry that this turn is taking a while. I need to work this out really carefully. I'm pretty certain that if I don't take this direct route, I won't have enough... Oh, actually, I think I will. I think I might have enough movement points to do this. Oh, but then I need to kill this guy. Okay, okay. Right, let's step forward, and we will shoot this guy. That gets me the cognition point and stops him respawning. Cool. Then we're going to use the scanner to take the cognition point from this pillar. Right, now I have 3 cognition points in the bank, which means we can potentially summon someone next turn. Now, if I want to summon the sword guy, I need 3 cognition points to summon him. Or, if I want to bring Toasted Waffles forward and attack, that's going to cost me 2 cognition points. That feels like too many right now. I think what I do is I move them... Oh, they only need 2, okay. Even with that, it's still too many cog points, unless I put him here and we attack this guy with the axe. That might not be a terrible move, actually. I think we'll do that. And then we'll hit him with the power axe. I do also have the canticle that gives me 3 points, but I want to try and save that if I can. Okay, that was 4 damage. It still hasn't downed him, but we should get 2 opportunity attacks. That's a good point, Crash Test. Okay, let's end the turn. That also gives Toasted Waffles someone to order. Okay, I think Toasted Waffles might be dead. Okay, unless that happened, then we're fine. He's gonna get shot here, though, by the Anthracite. Okay, we've got a new round. So we're gonna bring in a Servitor here to get shot at. And the Rust Stalker. I could bring the Rust Stalker in close combat with this guy, which I think I'm going to do. Okay, let's see how this plays out. He's got 2 swords. Okay, straight into his turn. He's got Transonic Blade. Single target melee attack. Ignores armor. Deals 3 to 5 damage. Crit 5%. And with Machine Spirit it does +2. Gain plus 5% critical strike per attack done this battle. Okay, let's attack with the transonic blades on this guy. Okay, let's end his turn. He can't do anything because he's going to get hit by an attack of opportunity. But this guy now needs to move away from him before he can attack, so we'll get an opportunity attack on him. Okay, Crash Test is up. It's interesting that he is moved out of Crash Test line of sight. I do not want Crash Test in front of this Servitor. The Servitor will take the damage. If I put Crash Test here, Crash has a shot on this guy. But we can't use the Volkite Blaster this turn. I'm going to move Crash Test to here. I will take... we'll fire off this shot at him. And we'll reveal his stats. Okay, I did 3 damage. And he has no armor at all. And I'm going to move Crash Test behind the Servitor where they are safe. We'll also use the skull to grab this cognition point. Actually, I could have used the skull to kill this guy. I need to remember that Crash Test skull does damage. Let's end the turn. Okay, he's going to go and get that cog point. Mishaps just repaired themselves by 1. Does this guy still have armor even though he is dead? It doesn't look like it. I'm going to try and shoot him with a blast pistol. See if that gets me the kill. It does. That's good to know. Okay. Now, Mishaps is actually an absolute titan of damage right now. But can they take... Well, it's 2 attacks. I think they'll be okay. I'm going to move them next to this anthracite. How badly damaged is Toasted Waffles? Yeah, Toasted Waffles needs to heal themselves. I think we're okay. Let's move Mishaps up. And then... Oh, I should have shot before I go into combat. I keep making that mistake. We'll scan this guy so he is scanned. And then we'll attack with a Power Axe. For 2 damage, okay? And then we'll end their turn. 3 damage from them, that's not too bad. Okay, now it's Toasted Waffles' turn. Oh, God, Tully, what's wrong? You don't make me jump on my skin there. She wants me to fix her bed. What's wrong with your bed? This giant dog that I have will not go to sleep unless she is wrapped up in a blanket, which is what I needed to do. Okay, Toasted Waffles, I want you to repair yourself first of all. So that's 3 health repaired. I don't think we need to use the Canticle just yet. You do have... Can't scan with this, can we? No. And the Service Skull does nothing because we scanned all of the enemies. I think this guy is under control. This guy is probably the biggest... This guy and this guy are probably the 2 biggest free threats right now. If I can actually put you behind... Yes, let's put you here and just take a shot with a blast pistol so the Servitor is still in front of you. Only 1 damage, but that's fine. End the turn. Opportunity attack. Not enough to kill it, but 6 damage is huge. Oh, the skull does do support stuff. That's right. I forgot about that as well. It's been too long. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, the Servitor is now live. I can't get the Servitor all the way to the Necron, but I can put it here, which is a great blocking spot. So we're going to run it up. And now it will whack the Acanthite. It's not going to do any damage, apparently, but still... It is there for opportunity attacks if we need it. Now we have a new round. Perfect. He attacked the Servitor. That gets us a cognition point. Now it is the Sicarian Ruststalker's turn. I'm going to move it in. Why is that red? Because Machine Spirit is active. So this is actually a massive attack. This is an absolutely massive attack. There's 5 to 7 damage with a 15% crit chance. That's insane. But I can't get him anywhere, so the only person he can attack is this guy. Okay. Good to know that he's nuts. Alright. Crash can fire the Volkite Blaster this turn. Does this guy have... No, he doesn't. Where can I put Crash Test? Okay, if I need a shot with the Volkite Blaster. The game's not giving me a preview to show the Volkite Blasters in range, but I'm pretty sure I have a shot from here. I'm thinking about shooting this guy. Let's move to this position here. We will fire with the blast pistol first. Then we will activate Cognition Freedom. And now we can fire with this thing. And that should kill the enemy. Yes, perfect. Instant kill. Fantastic. Okay, it has been wiped out. That's exactly what we needed to happen. And then, just to free up the turn, we'll put you around here so you don't get shot at. Okay, Mishaps just repaired themselves. Mishaps doesn't have any cognition points, and there's nothing else they can do, so it's going to delay their turn. Servitor dies honorably in our service. This is why I was talking about last stream about giving everybody this enhanced analytics ability, because starting the turn with 1 cognition point if we have none is actually huge. But let's deal with this guy. So he won't respawn anymore. And then, can Toasted get into melee range? They can't. Troop gains +1 damage, +4 movement, +15 critical chance. Okay, let's do that to you. That's huge. I will just put Toasted in cover. Actually, we'll just put them in full cover here. I will end the turn. And then, you, again, Mishaps doesn't have a turn, so we have to end the turn. I'm not going to spawn anyone else in. Okay, that's pretty bad. Mishap's now taking acid damage. This guy's now active, though. But he... Oh, no. He's stuck behind Crash. Okay, we'll delay the turn. Crash is up next. We'll get Crash. Okay, there's opportunity attacks there, so I can't go for the Scanalyzer. How much health does this thing have left? 6. The Crash just doesn't have a shot on it anywhere. Crash is still at full health. Let's move them around here. We'll grab a cognition point from here so that we don't have to worry about that thing grabbing it. And we'll shoot this guy. Okay. I will end your turn. Now we have enough to... We'll grab a cognition point from here. And we'll attack with our axe. So we're actually getting through his armor now. We'll end that turn. We need to heal Mishaps. Very soon Mishaps needs to get healed. I think we've got a heal on Toasted now, though. Yes, Toasted has a heal. So we're going to bring Toasted up. Toasted is going to heal here. Okay. Not a huge amount of healing, but it is healing. I don't want to move... Oh, they're stuck in... Is this an attack? So we can't... I can't attack on this angle, but it is an opportunity attack, which means I can't move away. That's kind of annoying. We'll grab this cognition point, which I can't do either. So we'll end your turn there. Now this guy is active. He's going to have to kill this guy. Whoa! He killed him so hard he glitched out of the game. And that's... He can actually continue to move. Let's move him into melee range of him so that he now has to do an opportunity attack to get away. Okay, and Necron's Awakening is now at level 3, which is what I wanted to try and avoid on this mission. What I really want to do this turn is just get a guy here. So let's delay your turn. We can get Crash Test here for a scan, but they have to run through an opportunity attack. But they have the most health, so I'm going to go for that. Yes. Thanks for grabbing that on the way. 1 damage, that's fine. Wait, did that end your turn? Or are you going to keep going? You're going to keep going, good. I need you to scan this. Okay, that's got some Blackstone. Now, I don't think I've got the damage to actually shoot it, but we will try. 1 damage with the Mechadendrite. Then I'm going to step back so that other people can shoot at it. I will shoot at it with a blast pistol. Okay, that's 4 damage. That's... Mishaps might be able to do it. Can Mishaps get a shot without triggering an opportunity attack? Yes. He hasn't got another opportunity attack. Get the 3rd CP from the pillar. Oh, I should have grabbed that. I didn't. And I can't with Mishaps. But Mishaps can take a shot at this. That destroys that. That reduces the Necron Awakening. Then we're going to move back into close combat and hit him with the axe. And that means the Mishaps isn't going to take any acid damage this turn because the battle's over. Yes, it gets us to Tomb Awakening level 2 rather than level 3. Whew. Okay, that was a little bit tricky. We were really struggling for cognition point economy at the start of that battle. That was really bad for us. The cohort's rad sniffers are detecting potential traces of the target isotopes. The trail leads through a half-collapsed series of chambers, crumbling under the weight of the shifted landscape overhead. It may be perilous to pursue, but could bring the cohort to their objective more quickly. Do we do a calculation? Survey the collapsed chambers before taking this route. It will not be quite as fast, but should mitigate the risk. Do we go through cautious? Take another way around. The mission will fail if the cohort is lost to treacherous terrain. Courage. Take the dangerous trail. It is worth the risk. We have 1 vote for calculation. I would... Caution to me sounds like we may lose the entire team. Just saying. So 1 for calculation, 1 for courage. I want to take a quick drink of water. That's 2 votes for 1. That's what we're going to go with. Calculation. The cohort sizes up the stability of the chamber ahead before proceeding. And Crash, yeah, and Miss Vika, good. Everyone's in there. That's great. The field engineering experience tells them which parts to avoid, and while they do not make very fast progress, they emerge on the other side of the collapse unscathed. The thoroughness also turns up a cache of rare elements unearthed by the upheaval. We get a refractor field generator. This absorbs 5 damage to allies for 1 round. The refractor field distorts the image of the wearer with a shivering cloak of energy. Incoming attacks that strike the field will be refracted into multispectral bursts that dissipate into harmlessness. That is huge. That's a really nice bit of kit. Okay. Going here is going to trigger this up to level 3. I'm pretty sure that... No, it's going to trigger it up to 1 step higher. So we actually... It's 6.5 a dozen at the moment whether or not we hit this room. Because no matter what I do, we're going to get up to level 3. I think the damage is transferred. That's very good. Yeah, that's actually great for Mishaps. So I'm thinking we go to this room here. Because that'll put it up to 1. And then if we go here, it'll put it up to 3. And then it'll go up to 3 during this battle anyway. So I think this is a free move, if I understand the mechanics correctly. What is this down here? Initiative advantage. I've never noticed this before. Okay, let's head here. I think I'm correct. This will go up by 1. No, it didn't. It went up by 2. Okay, cool. Why does it have 5 dollars? Never mind. Right, we got a glyph. The panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room beyond, which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, we can reap the rewards within. So we've got a P, which is green, and we've got a weird C thing that's orange. So what do we think? The green P or the orange C thing? I can't, for the life of me, remember which is the good one. I remember the green P. I just can't remember if it's good or bad. Sujin Tofu says 1. That's 1 vote for 1. I'll go with your vote. Anyone else? As long as you don't go up to 4, yeah. A G, yes, goes Vika. It is a G. If it, Crash just says if it's green, we've got 2 votes for the G, so that's the one we're going with. Hey, Man of Iron, how's he doing? Wait. Heresy. Men of Iron are redacted. That's bad. We got, okay. A container of some sort that simply has raw binary seething within. Clean of Xenos origin. It gave 1 hit point to all of our units. That's actually huge. Remember that. G is heal everybody. Okay, that was worth it. Then we'll go back here, which won't put the timer up, because we're backtracking. And then we will go here and finish the mission. At least we're going into this mission with 4 cognition points. Scan or destroy. Okay. There's 2 computers here. That's actually got a lot of black... There's 3 computers here. That's a lot of blackstone. We have a lot of warriors on the map and 1 acanthrite. Do I want to pre-deploying the Ruststalker actually seems like a good shout. I can run it over here and I can take care of this person. I'm going to deploy the Ruststalker. It just seems really useful. I am also going to deploy a servitor. That leaves me with 1 cog point, which is exactly what I need for crash tests to do their thing. Alright, let's start the battle. Of course, that's the one guy that went first. Ugh, of course. Okay, we're going to bring the Ruststalker. The problem is, if I put it here, it's going to get shot at. We're going to have to heal it, but we'll bring it forward. And we're going to hit in with transonic blades on this guy. Which did unknown damage because he's not scanned yet. That's okay. We'll end that turn. Heresy equals not found. Okay, Crash is up next. Where's the next nearest enemy? It's this guy here. First things first, we're going to grab a cognition point from here. Okay, I really like this mechanic, actually. So Crash can't get a shot on this guy, but I can get a shot back on him, and we can work out what his deal is, and we can maybe hit him with the Volkite Blaster if we need to. And I don't mind Crash taking the lead right now because they're on full health. So let's move them up to here. That puts them in range of this guy and potentially... Oh, there's actually two guys here. I didn't notice the guy standing behind the console there. That changes things quite considerably. I can put Crash here. We've got a shot on him. You can use Litanies on non-Tech Priest turns. Yes, but the Litany of Life specifically only targets the guy that's active. And I don't want the cognition points right now because that'll be a waste. Although we could actually go with activating the Machine Spirit. That's actually a good starter. I am going to tame the Machine Spirit. He can absorb 1 damage opportunity attacks. That's good to know. I didn't realize that. Okay, we're going to move Crash here. And we're going to shoot this guy with the Volkite to see what his deal is. Okay, he has no armor. We're going to get Crash to wipe him off the face of the planet. So we're going to activate Cognition Freedom. And then we're going to hit him with the Volkite Blaster. And that's him out of the fight for now. And then we're going to move Crash Test back, just so they're out of the way. Okay, that's the end of Crash Test turn. Next up, it's the Servitor. Servitor's just going to come up here where they can tank. Or they could come around and attack this guy. But I want the Servitor up front, I think. On this side as well, so that I'm not locking line of sight to him. Okay? I forgot how slow they were. Advice. Performance of rights of maintenance as soon as possible. Statement. There's no amount of present within the system. I like this. Okay. Do I want to use the Canonical Litany of Life on Mishaps right now? Toasted Waffles is going to repair the Ruststalker. Mishaps is missing almost 10 hit points. I could hold out for a turn, but I don't think it's worth the risk. I am going to heal them with Litany of Life. Okay, that's 9 hit points. That was worth it. Mishaps deserves the... Okay, she's healed. Let's bring her forward. I'm trying to work out the best... This is actually a great position for Mishaps right now. Do I actually want to bring Mishaps in? There's a lot they could do. Let's bring them as far forward as possible first. I'm going to grab a cognition point from this pillar. This guy here is down for the count. Let's just take him... Do I want to take him out of the fight, though, with a charged blast pistol? Let's shoot the Icophantrite first and see what its stats are. Okay, it has 2 energy resistance. Let's shoot this guy to find out what his stats are. Okay, we don't have line of sight on him. In that case, we will kill him with a pistol. Whoever Man of Iron is, you have all missed. This is our first mission since the start of the stream. That's all we've done. I'm going to spend 2 action points on Mishaps here, which seems quite high, but we're going to move to here, and then we're going to attack with the axe. Okay, that's 3 damage, took out 1 of its armor, and that's the end of their turn. Toasted's going to come forward to here, and they're going to repair this guy. Okay, he's back in action. Can I scan this from here? No, there is definitely a range on the scanner. Let's bring Toasted as far forward as possible. They can use the scanner now on this thing. So we'll grab a cognition point from there, and then we will use their servo skull to grab a cognition point from here. Then we're going to shoot. There's no point shooting you. So I will take a... Well, actually, I could now move forward into melee range. I could lock this guy into melee so he can't do a ranged attack. That's going to cost me 2 cognition points, though. Do I really want to spend 2 cognition points on 1 melee attack? I probably don't. I can't shoot either of these people though, and you can't move any further this turn. I'm not sure I want to spend the cognition point. I think I want to keep it for next turn. Or I could do a command fire on this guy and attempt to take him out of the... Oh, can I shoot him? No, I can't. Damn. I don't know what his stats are. That was an oversight. I could do a command fire on him. That will also build up his crit level. I think that's worth it. Still didn't kill him. Interesting. That guy's tough. Opportunity attacks are free, yes. Let's end the turn. Okay, Mishap's damage just got buffed. I'm going to bring in another servitor next to this guy. That's another attack. Okay, he's finally gone down. Excellent. So this guy now has a base plus 15% crit. Unfortunately, they can't get through these two, so I'm going to delay their turn for now. Crash Test is up. Crash Test also can't get through these two. Also has a shot from back here. Or I could move them up to here to start shooting at these guys and start heading for this. Which I think they're going to do, and they're going to grab this cognition point on the way. In fact, they should probably just take this guy out, but they can use their Mechadendrite to do that for free. And that's him out of the fight. See, that Mechadendrite is very useful. And then I don't have a shot anymore because I don't have the cog point to step forward. But I'm not too worried. I think that's okay. That's enough for Crash Test turn right now. Okay, the Servitor is live. Who has the... So you have 6 health. You have 5 health. I'm going to bring the Servitor to here. And I'm going to hit this guy. 4 damage to it. Okay, it's nearly dead. And it attacked the Servitor, not Mishaps, which is perfect. That Servitor is dead. We'll whack this guy with this Servitor. And that's his turn over. Mishaps repairs himself by 1. They will finish off this thing. And then I'm going to get them to step here to scan the data vault thing. That's 88 black stuff. I want to try and scan as many of these as possible. Okay. Scanning that spawned an enemy. I'm glad I delayed this guy's turn, because Crash Test is in big trouble now. I want to move... I actually want to scan this as well, but I know that will spawn another enemy. I still think it's worth doing, because that's two of them dealt with, and this one's in a really awkward position. And then I can shoot it with my pistols and try and take it out. So let's... Can I move you to here? Yeah, I can. Mishaps is very fast. I could have come down here to grab 2 CP, yes. That is a good point. Okay, that's another Necron Warrior spawned. This is 6 health, or we can shoot at him. I'm going to shoot at the Warrior first. Okay, he has 1 armor. That's fine. We'll shoot at him again. So every one of these I scan is going to spawn a Warrior. And that's the end of your turn. Well, he slots himself straight into the initiative order. That's crazy. It's another cognition point. Okay. Toasted is up. Blowing the terminals reduces the tomb's awakening level. That's what blowing the terminals does. I could spend 1 cognition point to get 2 cognition points. Or move to here. Move to here, hit this with my axe, shoot him. I think that's the play. Oh, it's a good point. It would have been +2 next turn. I didn't think about that. I can still move there. I can still do that. And then move him here to pick up the 2 cognition points next turn. That's a great shout. That's actually a good place for Crash Test to potentially go to. Okay, we now have a bunch of opportunity attacks, so I really hope kill this guy. They did not, but he's going to shoot the servitors, which is fine. He's going to shoot Crash Test. No, he didn't have range. Okay, that's good. This guy is going to shoot Crash Test, which is a shame. For 4 damage, which is a lot. Okay, we're going to bring you up to here, Ruststalker. And you're going to do Slice and Dice. For unknown damage, but not a crit. I'm going to end your turn there. So that's me maxed on cog points now. Actually, it left one behind. That's great. Okay, Ruststalker, can you finish this guy off? Okay, he is down. That's great. I'm going to move the Ruststalker forward. Crash can finish this guy off with a Mechadendrite. So I'm going to move Crash to here. I'm going to... How much health do you have left? I don't know. Wait, what did I do? Okay, I didn't do anything. This does 1 damage when you scan somebody with it. So I'm wondering if I scan this guy, it'll either kill him or it'll reveal how little health he has left, and then this servitor goes next. Then I shoot this guy with the blaster, the Volkite blaster, kill him with a Mechadendrite, get the cognition points back, and then he will recover this cognition point as well. Very convoluted turn, but here's how it'll play out. So reveal stats, deal 1 damage. Okay, he still has 4 health. Well, 3 health now. Okay? Then we'll shoot you. Oh, I can't shoot you from here. I can shoot from here, but that unfortunately means I'm not next to him to get the cognition points. I think I just have to lose that 1 point. Yes, the other servitor is dead. No, he got hit. This guy here shot him. Oh, he doesn't take the acid damage until the end of his turn. Okay, shoot you with a pistol. He has 2 energy resistance. That's very bad for me. But the blaster will still deal damage to him. 5 is better than none. I will then spend 1 cognition point to gain 2 cognition points and put Crash Test in good cover. The acid doesn't apply until the end of the turn, not at the start of the turn. Okay, that is the end of Crash Test's epic turn. See? He is active. I can move up. And that's definitely an attack, right? I'm not going to get stuck unable to attack around the corner. I'll do 0 to 1 damage. And then he will die. Like that. Forgot that he had armor. Okay. This thing has 6 health. This guy has 4 health. Alright, what does Mishap's thing do? Just reveals. I'm going to axe this a question. Ho ho ho. That's 4 damage. I don't really want to shoot it. I want to shoot this guy. He's got... Okay, it's going to take both shots to kill him. But the next turn we can finish both of these off. True life of a servitor, indeed. Okay, that's this guy down. I'm going to grab the cog point from his corpse. I want to leave you here. Well, actually, you could probably shoot it, can't you? If I put you here, you've got an opportunity attack against him. You'll probably... I think that's what to do. But then we leave this guy to recover. We can just shoot him next turn. So yeah, I'm going to put you here. It's going to cost me a cognition point. I'll recover the cognition point, and then you've trapped him in melee, so he has to step away and he'll take an opportunity attack. He's timing out. Okay. Let's bring Toasted to here. Toasted will shoot this guy. That's him out of the fight. Toasted will use his servitor to give the stabby boy +1 damage, +4 meters movement, and another +15% crit chance. Yes, the awakening level can go down. We did it in the last battle. And then we're going to step to here, and we're going to hit this. -2 awakening, and it will. If I get it down low enough, it will go low enough. Now you do have a heal, but I don't think we're desperate to use it right now. Crash Test is in the worst condition, but they are in pretty good cover, so we're going to end the turn there, I think. Opportunity attack for Mishap. Oh, Damn! That was a big hit. Yes, Mishaps is now the scariest person on the battlefield, I think. And we're about to get a better power axe for them. There's only 2 Necron warriors left on the battlefield. Okay. The Ruststalker is active. He can run all the way to here. He currently has plus 25% crit chance. Let's go. Didn't manage to kill, which is amazing. Okay, Crash is active. Crash can actually use their Volkite again this turn. This guy has energy armor. This guy doesn't. If I put you... Okay, I can't get the scan and the shoot, unfortunately. We'll move you to here. 10, 10, 8, 10 for Mishaps. Is that their stats? Okay, we're going to Volkite Blaster this guy. And then we're just going to tap him with the gun to finish him. That's him out of the fight. I'm going to hold on scanning this until we've killed this guy. We have time. I will hit it with a Mechadendrite, though, to do some damage to it. Judge's score, got it. Okay, let's end Mishap's turn. Sorry, Crash's turn. Mishaps repairs himself. Mishaps has enough movement to get right up in this guy's goal. We'll shoot him twice first. Even though he has the... we're just going to charge up our guns... Machine Spirits. And then we're going to run in. That catches him in close combat. And we're going to hit him with the Power Axe. Hey Shinobu, how's it going? Hey Mishaps, how's it going? You are kicking ass, just FYI. Alright, I want to destroy this console with Toasted. I don't think Toasted can do it from here. Excellent. Yes. You are doing great. Okay. So that's another console down. So we just need to destroy this console. And if we do it quickly, if we do it in one turn, we should be able to get the awake level down, which is great. All we can really do with Toasted Waffles this turn is move them forward. But what I will do is I'll move them to here. And I will repair Mishaps. And then I'm going to use the scanner to pull this out. Unfortunately, even though I have 4 CP, I can't move Toasted Waffles past Mishaps because this bridge is only 1 unit wide. But what we'll do is we'll scan this and then we'll get the Sword Boy to destroy it. Go around? I can't. Well, I do have the axe, don't I? So that's 1. Yeah, I can actually go around. You are right. I could actually. No, it would cost me 2. I can fix that. I've turned you into a bit of a monster. They're doing this mission to get you a more powerful power axe, just FYI. You make a really good argument, Sujin. We should do that. Oh, it's going to cost all of my cognition points to get there. And then I'll use my last canticle to get 3 cognition points. And then we move to here. We scan it, which spawns as a guy gets us more Blackstone. So that's a job for him next turn. And then we need to hit it with our axe. Oh, he's going to activate straight away. Oh, that just ended the mission. Apparently there's no threats remaining. We got like 400 Blackstone. I'm pretty happy. Mission complete. The cohort locates a cache of ingots forged from a rare isotope by some unknown Necron method. They're able to take this rare bounty back to the tomb entrance for processing into fuel for the Caestus Metallicum. You have your supplies. Is the fuel situation improved? The fuel is good. The rest not so good. I anticipate further requests for action and maintaining mission optimal supply levels. Undoubtedly. No army survives without supplies. Supplies are in the habit of walking into our hold. Then I am sure I'll hear from you again soon, Quartermaster. Okay, let's look at what we got. So, we took a bit of damage. That's going to cost us. We got a little bit of a refund for bringing this guy back. We did kill quite a lot of Necrons on that mission. 11 warriors and 3 Agathites. We got our fuel. It's Okay, we're up to 21%, but we've picked up a lot of Blackstone there. We've got the benediction of the Omniscience. The next energy attack will do +6 energy damage. For the Master of the Machine who knows all, there can be found no shelter. And we also got Blessing, the upgraded Blessing of the Omniscient, which gets us 6 cognition points, which we don't have room for in our bar, but good to know. And we got the Prayer of Titanium, which is +3 energy armor for 1 round. And that's everything. Okay, first things first, let's enhance our cohort. We've probably got enough, we've got 766 Blackstone. So I think it's upgrades for everybody. Let's start with Crash. So, actually, I kind of want to start with Mishaps. The first thing I want to do for Mishaps is I want to give them the Power Axe Mark II rather than the Power Axe Mark... Yeah, this is just better. This does 3 to 5 damage, this does 4 to 6, but it requires 2 augment slots. So we want to upgrade Crash Test. This requires 1 cognition point to use. My thought is we take 1 point on Lex Mechanic to give Crash Test... This is Crash Test. This is the wrong person. What am I doing? Many-headed Mishaps is who I want to upgrade. That was close. Almost made a huge mistake. Okay. So, I'm thinking we could put a point into Lex Mechanic, which gets the 1 point at the start of the turn. If you remember that first battle we had on this mission, we were really struggling to get ourselves... Oh, so let me just move chat up here while we're in this window. We were really struggling with cognition points, and I couldn't attack. So this is a possibility. The other option is we gain Corrupted Technology, which is a really important ability for Mishaps to start popping off, which is +1 damage. Oh no, this is just whenever you do damage, lose 1 hit point. It's +5 crit per missing HP I was thinking of. They also get the ability to heal 3 HP a turn, which is crazy with every 3 turns. And then there's the ability to come back to life. The other options we get them the +3 of immunity to opportunity attacks and +3 meters of movement, which is also huge. So it's +3 meters of movement, avoid opportunity attacks. Generate 1 cognition point if we have no cognition points. Gain +1 to damage, but after being attacked, lose 1 hit point. What are we thinking? Anyone want to weigh in? I like both Lex Mechanic and the Escape the most at the moment. Lex Mechanic, I believe, needs 1 CP. Escape is a ticket to ride across the map. I agree with both of you, and that's the problem that I have right now, is which is the one that's most valuable. Or both. We have loads of Blackstone. We do have loads of Blackstone. Let's go with Escape, and we'll come back if we still need. That's going to cost us 180 Blackstone. I'm going to give everybody 1 level up. Okay, that's another... I'd say cog point? Okay, well... You can use the skull to mine 1 cog point. That's true. Let's equip the more advanced Power Axe now to Mishaps. Slot already. I need to unplug it first. Okay, now you have a true Mechanicus axe, which is pretty cool. Okay, next person. Crash Test. This should be pretty straightforward for Crash Test. Crash Test has 2 levels in Dominus, which gets them +4 range... they have quite a lot of levels in Dominus. They've got +4 range for ranged weapons. They've got the power gauntlets. They've got the service skull deals 1 damage. They've got the legs. The next level is their machine spirit attacks deal +2 damage, which is huge. Or we could give them another point in Tex Auxilium, which will get them an augment, and then it comes down to like more defensive stuff. I think for Crash Test we just keep going all the way down to Rites of Range. So I'm going to grab the Anger Spirit, Machine Spirit attacks deal +2 damage. That will also get them another augment point. We're down to 388 Blackstone, so we're not going to be able to get another level for Crash Test this round, unfortunately. Now, we now have a free slot available on Crash Test. There are a few things we could put in here. One of which is a scanner to gain cognition points. We could also put a Curing Claw, another blast pistol. Unfortunately, I do not have the ability to put another pistol on Crash Test. I only have 2 ranged weapon slots, I'm sorry to say. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty nuts. 4 to 5 damage on these pistols. Well, the pistols is good. So I can't put another pistol on. The only thing I could add a melee weapon if we wanted to. I could put a Repair Claw on Crash Test. We could also now equip the Energy Enhancer, which makes all energy attacks gain +1 energy for 1 round, costing 1 cognition point. Eventually, this will be free No, your hands need to be free for prayer. This will eventually be free if we go if we continue down the Dominus route in 2 more levels. That item will be free to use. So basically every 3 rounds we get +1 energy damage. We've already got an Infestus Mechadendrite. There's the Omni Specs, which gives a target 50% chance to miss you. There's the Spotlight, which means everyone attacks you and you get +1 armor. There's a Scanner. There's a Refraction Field, which means you absorb allies' damage. I don't really like that on Crash Test. I was just about to go there, Man of Iron. We do also have access to the Gamma Pistol. My concerns with the Gamma Pistol is that it costs 2 cognition points. Whereas the Blast Pistol is free and can potentially do like 3 to 5, as Sujin was saying, 4 to 5 damage every other turn. So, like, and I also like the ability that it lets me reveal enemies as well. I actually think it's the Scanner for now, but it will eventually become the Energy Enhancer instead. Once we get the ability to make the Energy Enhancer free, it's going to be the Energy Enhancer. Damage on the big gun. The damage on the big gun is 6 to 8 basic. And the Machine Spirit cost, I have to remember this, it makes it cost 1 to fire. So it's always going to be 6 to 8. Crash Test has the Dominus Arm Augments, which makes all of their energy attacks +1. So this is doing 2 to 3 base. This is doing 7 to 9. And then we have the new ability we just picked up, where their Machine Spirit attacks deal +2. So this is doing 8 to 10. No, this is doing 9 to 11. And this is doing 4 to 6. This is, yeah, it's all good. So we're going to go with the Scanner. We just need to keep on top of those cognition points. Okay. Now, Toasted Waffles is probably the most complicated level up we have to look at here. We've been leveling up in Secutor, which gave them the Command Fire ability last time, which has been pretty useful the few times I've used it. If we continue down this tree, we gain the Command Canticle, which is either +2 damage for all troops, or +2 armor for all troops. We're not using a lot of troops, so I'm not sure how useful a Canticle is for us that helps troops. Then we have Cognitive Canisters on -1 cooldown. I don't know what that is. And then we have, basically, this could be nuts. Call in a troops unit instantly anywhere on the map, because this costs 1 cognition point, but we could potentially call in something that costs like 6 cognition points for free. And mishaps, you're correct. So, I don't think the payoff on command is very high. I don't know what optimization gets us. Well, it's very Mechanicus. But reinforcements could be broken as all hell, because we could potentially call in someone 100% for free. The other option is we continue down Lex Mechanic now that we have Command Fire. Lex Mechanic gets us, lets us pull all the cognition points from one source. It then lets us get a cognition point whenever we kill a target. It then makes Scanners have -1 cooldown, which is an item we're already using on this character. And then finally, you just get the ability to fill the cognition gauge, and whenever you get hit, you collect cognition. Hey Francisco, how's it going? We also have Engine Seer as Crash Test says. So this, first of all, we get the ability to cleanse stuff. 1 less means you can buff your attacks every 3 but not 2. Surprise Rustucker says. You've been enjoying the troops, just been conserving resources. Yes, that's true, Amy. We got Auto Repair, +1 hit point. This lets us heal someone at range every 3 turns. Claws, that makes claws better. Choose between 2 canticles. I think if we get another Tech Priest, we make them an Engine Seer. I think Toasted Waffles is more of our support unit. I think we go down Lex Mechanic. That's my call. We have already invested quite highly in Secutor, so if people think we should go for reinforcements, we can do that as well. Does anyone have any thoughts before I commit? Secutor or Lex Mechanic? Both of these trees seem very powerful. Rangefoot does sound broken. Imagine that's exactly what I'm thinking, Man of Iron. It doesn't matter if it costs 6 to reinforce, because I can just drop it into the battlefield. I think we're going to go down Secutor. I think I'm going to try that out. Okay, that gets us a new body part. So we've got the Secutor Head Augment, which is +2 HP, +1 energy armor. We've got the Secutor Torso Augment, which is +4 HP, or with the Secutor Arm Augment, which is +2 HP, +20% crit chance. I'm not too bothered about crit chance on Toasted Waffles. I think hit points is the way to go. Getting some armor might be nice. I'm pretty sure the energy armor is actually going to be really good long term. Let's go for the Head Augment. Okay, we're going to equip the Head Augment onto you. And that's them fully upgraded. Now, do we have enough Blackstone to upgrade a many-headed Mishaps again? We do. So I think we're going to grab the Lex Mechanic upgrade on Mishaps at this point. That one cognition point will make a huge difference, I think. I think it's just worth grabbing. So now Mishaps generates one cognition point every turn. Now, we also have another augment point. Domains in Secular, face red, heart shape, hand green crystal ball. So we could give them the refractor field generator. Or we could give them their own Curatio Claw, which I actually think might be really strong because they are going to be taking a lot of damage, but it gives them the ability to heal themselves, at least until we get ourselves an Engine Seer. The other option is we get the Infestus Mechadendrite, which gives them another attack. Didn't we want to add the Heat Claw? What's the Heat Claw? Do you mean this, the Power Axe? That's already been added. What do you mean by the Heat Claw? Oh, you mean the Spotlight? Oh, the Heal Claw. Okay, it was a mix-up. Yeah, I think the Heal Claw is the way to go. Okay, so that's everyone leveled up. Let's have a look at deployments. So we don't have any new deployments. I think I want to do Works of the Enemy. Skitarii and the Tomb of Equipus have encountered a destroyer form of Necron that uses anti-gravitational technology. Tech Acquisitor Scable has requested a cohort engage Necron Destroyer so this technology can be studied. Collect Necron Destroyer specimen samples. The main reason I want to do this is it gets us +1 cognition gauge max size, which I think is very important to getting us further into this game. Hey Toasted Waffles, good to see you. How are you doing? So against Flayed Ones, Necron Warriors, and Necron Destroyers, I'm not too worried. I think we're going to deploy a Scable mission. Mishaps in a calculator now, they're just generating equations. Okay, I'm going to deploy for this. The other options, just in case anyone wants to shout at me, Videx will get us the Arc Rifle, which does 1 to 8 energy damage, which doesn't sound very good until you consider the fact that Crash Test is automatically buffing everything by a ton more. So I think the Arc Rifle might be a really good replacement for the gun they're using at the moment. It also does area effect damage. It also gets us a noise reducer, which just reveals enemy statistics, and it also gets us some Blackstone. If we go with Kepra, we get the Gamma Pistol, which ignores armor. We get access to Sicarian Infiltrators, and we get some Blackstone. If we go with... We're not doing this mission because we have to fight Void Admiral Agrelek, and that's not happening. And finally, there's also an opportunity here to get Skitarii Rangers and a Mechadendrite that just collects cognition points. So we've done one mission. That's a good question, Mishaps. I don't know. And this is the Skitarii Rangers here. I've been told by was it Salty Frosty in chat? I think it was Salty Frosty. This mission's a lot harder than it looks. I think we're going to get the cognition point, and then maybe we'll get the arc laser. But I think the cognition point is pretty huge right now. Yeah, thank you, Tofu. Okay, I'm going to launch this mission. We're going to take all 3 of our tech priests. We're going to take... I liked how things worked last time. I really like the Rust Stalker. It's very powerful. So I think we're going to take a Rust Stalker. Not enough Blackstone to deploy this dupe. Oh! Not enough Blackstone. Okay, we're going to have to go with Servitors then. Is that going to cause us problems? I think the cognition point is worth it. Cognition gauge is worth it. Let's just check our canticles. So Healing Canticle, first of all. Linear of Life, 10 hit points. Then I want the one that gives cognition points. Gains 6 cognition points. And now, +3 energy armor. Next energy attack will deal +6 energy damage. If I want to wipe something out, that's pretty good. But I still think that Maxim Machine Spirit of all weapons is really, really handy. So I think I'm going to take Taming the Machine Spirit again. Let's deploy. Reports received from Subdominant Kepra. Synopsis follows. Yes, I guess you did. Heavy resistance, minimal gains, mounting casualties. Confirm, yes, no. Correct. There have been setbacks. Our troops have encountered a new Necron war form. Reaction equals delight. Pray, Tech Acquisitor. Explain. Enemy war form. Provision designation destroyer. Anti-grav technology confirmed. Exploiter request file accessed. Anti-gravitational in an area Stygius 7 Magos have requested as high priority. Study of provisional designation destroyer. Desirable, necessary, and sacred duty. Yeah, it's going to be really good for you, Crash Test. And you will be famed throughout Stygius 8 for exploiting this technology. If we get another canticle slot, I might look at getting it. Statement agreement. Request formation follows. Commence deployment immediately. So Scabula feels like they have their own agenda to me. I'm going to move chat back to the side of the screen while this loads. Underneath objectives. What's Skepper saying? A concentration Necron Destroyer is playing Merry Hell with those Katari ruins in the Tomb of the Corvus. They are highly movable and heavily armed weapons platforms. Taking them on is dangerous to the extreme. Reason to observe them. Our troops possessing such technology accelerated to conclusion. Greatly increased battlefield effectiveness. I was raised to see that as dangerous thinking, Magos. Scaevola is such a heretic. Put such piety aside for now, Subdomina. Is the cohort ready to advance? They are. I have plotted the likely location of the destroyer units. They are somewhere within this complex. The fortune of Mars be with you. Okay. So let's have a look. We have their potential location as here. We are here. I would like to get some Blackstone on this mission. I also don't want to take too long, because we're already at 21% awakening. I'm thinking we go here, here. So 1, 2. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to here. That's going to be us at awakening level 1. And then if we've passed the point where going here is going to level us up, we might look at going to one of these side rooms. I think that's why I want to play it. I don't see the point of going to these 2 rooms back here. I think this is too far out of the way. Mission relevant opportunity. Combat data on provisional destination destroyer. Acquire, do not ignore. This chamber is the site of a skirmish between a unit of Skitarii and the Necron Destroyers. A few corpses, badly mauled by Gauss fire, lie around a hurriedly erected flakweave barricade. We can procure, search the fallen for useful supplies. We can pray, say a prayer for the fallen, marking the joining of their intelligences with the machine god. Or we can peruse, examine the marks of weapon fire and other evidence for information on Necron Destroyers' combat tactics. 1 for procure, 2 for pray, 3 for peruse. I'm going to see if we can get 3 votes. I'm going to take a glass of water and give YouTube a chance to catch up. So I'm going to have a sip of water. If we get 3 votes, I'll go with it. If it doesn't look like it's happening, I'll go with the first with 2. Misstep 3 is what we're here for, which I kind of agree with. That's 2 for procure, though. So 2 for procure, 2 for peruse. Procure came first. Crash just got there with the 3rd vote. So we're going to go for procure. Okay. Rummaging through the corpses is a grim and demoralizing business. Though useful supplies and ammunition are recovered from the corpses in the surrounding area, the cohort do not relish this act of battlefield scavenging. Unfortunately, we had more votes for 3 come in, but the option 1 got the votes first. Thank you for voting, Demeter. We got Acronym by 1, and we got an Infestus Mechadendrite. So this is the upgraded version of what Crash Test is already using. This is a free attack that knocks a target back by 1 tile and does 2 damage. So that's pretty good. Uses 2 augment points though. An aggressively willed Mechadendrite which will lash out and search for any target that is logged as an ally in its local cogitator. Modifications to the Infestus were required to compensate for Necron flayed ones as the human flesh-covered shells interfered with target locking. Yes, everyone is a D&D player here. Okay. Let's continue forward. Looking at this, because we got +1 awakening, I may as well go through these 2 rooms or go through... We'll go this way first. YouTube is unfortunately massively lagging. That is my bad. I forgot to change the lag. I can't change that, unfortunately, once the stream has started. I will remember to do that in the future. I apologize profusely. It is my fault. I'm a bad streamer. Okay, Necron rating has reached level 1. Direct request. Bring it to me. End direct request. The cohort finds a sarcophagus containing a Necron destroyer that seems inert. It may have malfunctioned and failed to respond to the tomb's awakening protocols. Do we take it? Open the sarcophagus and try to receive the destroyer inside. Do we tag it? Mark the sarcophagus location for Skitarii units to retrieve what they can. Or do we trash it? Destroy the sarcophagus. It'll be 1 fewer Necron to fight. So that's 1 vote from TREM. I'm going to go for 4 votes to give YouTube a chance, okay? So we've got 2 votes for take, 1 vote for trash. That's okay, we've got 2 votes for take, 2 votes for tag, 1 vote for trash. First one to 4. I might actually struggle to follow this, but I'm going to give YouTube a chance to chime in as well. I feel like I don't want them to feel left out, so they will have time now. Don't be harsh on yourself. The end machine spirit is forgiving. Thank you. That's 3 votes for trash. That's 2 votes for tag now. That's 4 votes for trash, and that's 3 votes. Oh, that's it. We're trashing. Miss Gozika got there. Let me just count that. So, tofu, then salty, then Gozika. That's 3 votes for 3, and then 1, 1, 1. So we've got 3 votes for 1. Am I counting this correctly? 3 votes for 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. So we've got 3 votes for 1, 3, 3, 3. 3 votes for 3, 2, 2, 2, and 3 votes for 2. So whoever votes next has the tiebreaker because we're actually at an impasse. Everything has 3 votes right now, and I said whatever gets the 4th vote wins. I'll have another sip of water. If we haven't got a vote by the time I sip the water, I will pick. Okay, looks like it's down to me. I'm gonna roll a dice for it. Okay, we're at an impasse, so I'm gonna roll a dice. I'm gonna roll 1d3, which I don't have handy on me. Actually, I've got dice right here. Why am I opening my thing? I'm a nerd. I have dice. Here's some great ASMR. I'm gonna roll a d6. Getting out from my Netrunner tokens. So, oh no, Dimitri came in. Dimitri came in with the 4th vote. Dimitri had the winning vote, so we're going to take it. And Ludovic also confirmed the vote. Thank you very much from the YouTube voters. Here we go. We're going to click take. This is the worst possible thing that could happen. But here we go. We're going to die. The cohort pries open the sarcophagus, and in response to their action, the dormant Necron teleports away. The sarcophagus emits a barrage of harmful radiation and deafening noises, forcing the cohort to rapidly exit the table. Thank you so much, everybody. That's +2 awakening, and I'm not sure who that is that took 2 damage, but amazing. We all knew that was going to happen. You all knew that was going to happen. Who opens a Necron tomb? This panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room filled with cognition. If we wear the right commands, we can reap the rewards within. Toasted with the stats. Oh, look, we've got some emojis bouncing around the screen. That's awesome. Oh, by the way, I think I've worked out what's going on with the bot. You can use the bot commands if you are a YouTube channel member or a Twitch subscriber. I think that's what the limitations are. It doesn't let just randoms use the commands, but if you're a Twitch sub or a channel member on YouTube, I'm pretty sure the commands work for you. You can try it by doing !TTS for text-to-speech or one of the ! sound files, and I think it will work, like predictable or something. Anyway, just throwing that out there. Crasher says green is good, so we'll click green. That got us 50 Blackstone. Fantastic. Isn't open tombs what we came here to do? That is true, Dimitar. You are correct. That is also true, Man of Iron. If there was no penalty for our work, then it wouldn't be the work. You know, it would be too easy. A single port designed for a Necron countertick extrudes from the device. We've got an O or we've got a G. I think the G was really good last time, but that was for a different choice. So O or G. First one is what I'm going to pick. Excuse me. I'm having fun. We haven't seen before. Let's see, left before last we saw. G healed. Yes, it did. And I could do with that heal. That's that. I'm gonna. Yeah. T-Ram 24 got there first. 3 cognition points. Excellent. Okay, because of the fact that Tomb's awake level, we've got time to head back, because that'll put it here. Actually, no, let's move forward, because if we go back, we'll be stuck in another fight, in another level up. Time to fight a destroyer. That was pretty good. Most interesting, not all forms are humanoid. Logging data, Centurion form, gravity defying. The Xenos show they are more alien than originally thought. Text of the oiled cog, version 12 states, one can verge from the standard form, but one must retain their humanity or be lost to the men of iron and their ways. Do you hear that, man of iron? One can verge from the standard form, but one must always retain their humanity or be lost to the men of iron and their ways. I don't mean to defer to the discussion, but what are those? What are these Iron Men? Tiresias has never heard of the Men of Iron. It's too secret. Unclear. This text was logged many millennia ago. There's no other reference to my content, so Videx doesn't know who the Men of Iron are either. Keep focused, brothers. We have a new enemy afoot, and we must ensure they don't surprise with your trickeries. Be alert and focus. No, I want to hear more of these Men of Iron. Kill or destroy targets. We are currently fighting just one Necron destroyer. Gotta love the ad making up into my Cyber Centaur. But it's not their Cyber Centaur, that's the thing. There's two spawners here and 2 spawners here. I've got a feeling this wall will come down. Nothing of importance. Okay. I think we definitely need some servitors on the battlefield, but I don't think we need them on the battlefield this turn. I think we set up this turn, so I'm gonna deploy. There's only one way out of this area, so we're gonna deploy everybody here. Crash Test always seems to go first. No, actually, Toasted is going to go first. So we'll put Toasted here. Then it's Crash Test, who will go here. No. Then it is Crash Test, who will go... Then it is Crash Test, who will go here. And then it is Mishaps, who will go here. The Necron, yes, correct. The Necron version, the Necron version of the Destroyer is, sorry, the Mechanicus version of the Destroyer is Crash Test. I'm sure me and my weren't genocide digital scientists some 50 millennia ago. No, not at all. I actually want to put mishaps here. Okay, let's start the battle. Okay, so it's spawning stuff straight away. I've got a feeling this wall is going to come down. So we've got a Necron Warrior, just one Necron Warrior spawned. Destroyer's moving forward. Did not drop the wall. Okay. Toasted is first of all going to use their servo skull to grab this cog point. I don't need to scan the destroyer yet. Now, what I want to do is I want to take cover here. Oh, there's also a thing for spawning robot crabs here and here. I want to do that, but like I say, I think this wall is going to come down. But then if you look at the battlefield, there's no cover at all. This is just going to be a slugfest. So I think I am going to move them here. And then we're going to use their scanner to pull a... Oh, I don't actually need to do that, do I? I think we're just going to end their turn there. There's nothing else we can really do with them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delay Crash Test and Mishap's turn to see what the Destroyer does. Okay, it's kind of moseyed a little bit around the corner. Next round, the Destroyer is going to go first. Then we are going to go. Which is a bit of a problem, honestly. Oh, look at STC. Where? Where's the standard table cross start? Oh, you're distracting me. I'm a bit worried about how this is going to play out. I'm going to move Crash Test here, where they're in a position to shoot this thing when it comes around the corner. And I'm going to scan it with a servo skull, which will also damage it. It's got 21 health, no armor. I'm glad you know people's portraits, because I don't. I'm going to get Mishaps to repair Crash Test. Set up shop here. No armor on the Destroyer, no. No armor on the Destroyer. And then I'm going... No, it will not last long when Crash Test unleashes on it. We'll grab a cognition point. So I've got a feeling, alright, I'm going to put money on this wall disappearing when I end this turn. That's what I think is going to happen. Let's end the turn to find out what happens. There's also going to be another Necron Warrior spawning. Okay, we can smash him with Servitors. Servitor. Oh, Servitor. Servitor. Oh, instant opportunity attack from the first two Servitors. Oh my god, he's just running through a wall of Servitors. It's a tower defense game. Okay, watch this area effect attack kill everybody. Okay, that was 7 damage. That was a lot of damage. Alright. I'm going to charge the Machine Spirit on all my weapons so that the Servitors do a little bit more damage. I like that Crash Test is like our priest. Okay, run forward and spend your life dearly for the Machine God. 4 damage. We're going to kill this thing this turn. I want to attack it from behind, so I'm keeping it front. I don't know if Crash can see it, unfortunately. I might have put Crash in a bad position. I mean, it's already down to 9 health. Okay, it is now Toasted Waffles' turn. You know what Toasted Waffles can do? All Servitors, attack! Bully that Destroyer. Okay, it's down to 6 HP. Toasted Waffles could kill it, except I don't have any cognition points. Or do I? Now we have 6 cognition points. Okay. Do I just kill it with Toasted Waffles? So we're going to shoot it with the blaster. And then we're going to move in. And we're going to hit it with a power axe. And it is dead. Is it dead? No. It has 1 hit point. It has 1 hit point left. Let's grab this cog point. 4851 for dot hule time. We pushed out the other Necron. Nah, that Necron's not a problem. He can't even shoot. His gun's got no range. Oh, we are actually going to finish it off with the servitor. This is indeed just bullying. This is superior technology. It's dead. Yes, they are, unfortunately, Dimitar. And now we just have to kill the Necron. I would like to hit that console, but we're probably not going to get the chance. Alright, Crash Test. I'm afraid that there's not a lot for you to do this turn. Although, actually, do you want to completely murder this guy? I think you want to completely murder that guy, don't you? Let's see how much damage this does. No, we don't actually see how much damage it is, but it one-shot killed him. That's it. We won. I can reach the console, but I just wanted to end the mission. I didn't want to take another turn. Oh, I could have scanned it, that's right. Oh well. Mission complete. The cohort withdraws from the tomb, having experienced the prowess of the Necro Destroyer firsthand. Oh, the prowess. If nothing else, the Odessa Mechanicus learned the stark danger of these Necron warforms. Wouldn't one Necron augmented to kill all life, or three? Who would win? One Necron augmented to kill all life, or three labor cyborgs? That was hilarious. Anti-gravity comprehension index plus 3.9%. Predicted beneficiary Stygian error. Adeptus Mechanicus. Scabola. Who is the Stygian? Who is this? That was a lull. That was a lull. Who are you talking to here? I don't know my Adeptus Mechanicus lore, but that sounds like that murder moment's exactly amount of iron. I focus on matters much closer to space and time, Scabola. Stygius is a forge world. Oh, okay. Retrieving tech acquisitor's statement of purpose: to perceive the grander picture, to strive to acquire and understand for the benefit of all mankind. Be that as it may, I am more interested in how your studies will help our mission on Silver Tenebris. Platitude mode. Trust in the scientific method, Magos. I believe platitude mode. See, this covers we were trying to only share with her little sub-faction. Yes, that is probably exactly what's happening. We didn't even take any damage. Alright, Miss Costica, thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you got to see that. Oh my god, we got absolutely nothing for that mission. See you later. But we did get the +1 cog point. And we got the power field generator as well, which might be useful. It only took 7 minutes. We got 10. Okay, we got 198. That's not enough for a level up. But we now have... So let's see what the new Scavenger deployment is. But I think we're going to do the one for the arc rifle next. Explore the remnants of an excavation into the tomb of Ecropis made by the original Imperial settlers on Silver Tenebris and recover any archaeotech they left behind for Tech Inquisitor Scavenger. We didn't even take any damage. The person who got black for 7 damage and died instantly. They're not a person. Okay, we've got access to a Curatio Mechadendrite. This heals 2 HP for no cog cost, which is huge. A Cog Occultaris. At the start of the battle, the unit appears untargetable until he performs an attack. Gain plus 25% crit chance until the next attack. A modular variant of the Sicarian Infantry's local wavelength disruption network, the Cog Occultaris was created to allow the same function applied to a variety of units within the Adeptus Mechanicus at 104. Right, I think we're going for this, we want the arc rifle. A counter-transmission has flooded the tomb of Agrelek with Necron data. Lector Dogmatis Videx has requested the source of the transmission be located and destroyed. Find and destroy the transmission source. We're dealing with Necron Immortals, Flayed Ones, Acanthrites, and Warriors. This is the mission I'm going to go for. We're going to take all 3 Tech Priests. We're going to take a Rust Stalker. And we're going to take 3 Servitors. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with our Canticles. Let's get moving. Magos, a matter most perturbatory has arisen. It concerns the tomb of Agrelek. Previous interactions suggest you feel it is not pure enough. I have risked and spent enough lives on this tax, Videx. Be interesting on a support count, especially if you push your untargetable non-combat tech priest in a choke point, just block off a whole action. Yeah, I probably could do that. It is much worse than that, Magos. I would not trouble if it was not. As Fabricator General Kane once wrote, sometimes our prayers are answered, but not in the way we would prefer. The orb does have potential, you're right. Explain. Following our transmission of Linguotechnis prayers in the tomb, we received reports of a counter-transmission. It is in a crude form of binary that echoes Linguotechnis, but is a foul and blasphemous tirade of heresy from the mind of the Xenos. I see. Most concerning. Something within the tomb of Agrek has awakened and sufficient automata to round its own mock of our prayers. Our course of action is clear. Questos Mechaner 521. From the mouth of heretics emit naught but foul vapors. Cut out the tongue and be clean. Okay. We're going in. The probable source is a cogitator-like device deep inside the tomb. It is transmitting on a broad spectrum and in a version of our own lingual techniques to ensure we can hear it. Amanthians 941. Thus does the enemy seek to crush our spirit, for our souls are our most potent weapon. I have already deployed the cohort, Magos, but do we have any idea what we are dealing with? Nothing that cannot be silenced with fire and fury. We cannot be certain what this Necron device is. We should be wary of what we might find. Nevertheless, this fount of blasphemy must be stemmed. Advance deeper into the tomb immediately and execute our will. Love this whole arc just getting into a radio show for debate by excessive violence. Yes, he is just obsessed with this. Okay, that's what the thing is. And there's okay, this is going to be a long mission. This is going to be a very long mission. These are healing or cognition points. We could go this way and then come back this way and dodge this battle. But we have to go to this room no matter what. So let's head there first and see what state we get there in. The binary transmission is particularly intense in this region of the tomb. To the extent it is damaging the cohort's communications, something must be done to keep them combat effective. Do we deafen ourselves? Shut down the cohort's noospheric augmentations to deafen the transmission. Do we debug? Enact a temporary alteration to the cohort's augmentations to render them immune to the transmission? Or do we defy? Counteract the binary heresy with a Linga Technis prayer session. We'll go for the first that gets 3 votes, I think. We won't wait for 4 this time. So deafen, debug, or defy. YouTube, I'm sorry if you're a little bit behind on the vote. I will promise it'll be fixed for next time. 2, 2, 2. Okay, we got 3 votes straight away for 2. All the votes are coming in for 2. Yeah, it's 5 votes for 2 straight off the bat. We're going for debug. We are not barbarians. The cohort's augmentations are remotely programmed to filter out Necron's transmission. Theoretical transmissions are reduced to background echo. The victory of Mechanicus' intellect over Xenos blasphemy is made clear. Oh, hey Tavian, welcome to the stream. We actually, for the first time I think ever, got a really good result and put down the Necron initiative by 2. That's basically a free move. Okay, let's keep moving. Why did you put a 4 in there, Tavian? Could be to preserve something inside that would perish in air, or maybe it's some kind of memorial to the void. Agrelec was a space fleet admiral after all. A vacuum itself was not an issue to our cohort, but when the room becomes depressurized, there could be negative effects. You've missed a pretty good stream. We've massively augmented everybody. We made a lot of money on the first mission. The chamber head is sealed behind a doorway resembling the airlock from a ship. All-spec scanners confirm the chamber itself is full of hard vacuum. Unfortunately, it is the only way ahead. Now, be very careful. We're dealing with hard vacuum, everybody. Do we bleed? Try to safely let air gradually into the chamber until it is safe to open. Do we blast it open? Plant explosives at the door, retreat to a safe distance, and detonate? Or do we breach? Open the airlock door and weather the consequences, in the name of speed. That's 1 vote for bleed. Again, first for 3. I'm sorry, YouTube. This is my bad that you're falling a little behind on these votes. That's 2 votes for bleed. That's 3 votes for bleed. That's 4 votes for bleed. So 4 votes for bleed, 1 vote for blast. The first one that got 3 votes was bleed. We're clicking on bleed. The cohort bores a small hole in the door and are able to gradually repressurize the chamber beyond. The time-consuming process gives them time to share a prayer to the Omnissiah, asking for a clarity of purpose and tech lore. We just got our hands on an Incendine Combustor. Spray fire in a cone area attack. Deals 4 to 6 physical damage to targets in an area. Burn deals 2 damage over 3 turns. Typically mounted atop the Castellan battle robot, the Incendine Combustor hurls out great gouts of burning thrice-blessed promethium, laced with Magos-blessed unguents and ignited by a flame lit from the Perpetual Forge. Each holy fire thrower can turn a techno-heretic into foul tallow in a matter of seconds. Damn. Unfortunately, it costs 4 cognition points to fire, but that's pretty crazy. If we ever need to deal with massive swarms of enemies, we've got the gun for it. Let's get into our first fight. Spoiler, it counts as a melee weapon. What? That means... Wait. Does that mean it can do opportunity attacks? No, there's no way. There's no way that can do opportunity attacks. All flamers are melee weapons in this game. Hey, Mishaps. How do you feel about having a flamethrower? Right, kill all enemies. We're dealing with 1 immortal, 2 flayed ones, and 3 warriors. We have a flamethrower that apparently counts as a melee weapon. I'm just saying. Okay, Crash is going to start here to shoot this guy. Then we're going to have Toasted start here and Mishap start here. The weapon checks are specifically listed in the weapon checks. Even so, If it's an option, isn't every opportunity option? Yes, you're right. Oh dear, this could end badly. Oh, we've already fought. This is the same level we fought in last time. Oh, it's a mechanic. My bad. Okay, we'll kill this flayed one. Crash test. We'll deal with this guy. So let's not push too far too quickly. Mishaps is going to run to here. Oh, look how cool their power axe is now. By the way, it's flashing with blue lightning. It's much cooler than Toasted Waffles' power axe. We'll shoot you once. We will shoot you twice. In fact, we may actually go into close combat with them. They don't have a lot of health. You'll be very happy. Will the flamethrower lead to war crimes? There's no such thing as war crimes in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. I'm going to grab this cognition point. A corner take as a reaction. Nothing can go wrong. You hear that, Murphy? Nothing can go wrong. Right, and we're going to melee attack this flayed one to kill it. Your 2 axes lame. Well, Mishaps, you have the upgraded axe. You have the power axe that does 4 to 6 damage, 10% crit. They have the less good version. And you just killed a flayed one in the first turn of combat. Yeah, true. War crimes exist. They don't treat it as crimes. That was a good first turn, Mishaps. You just killed a flayed one. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's bring up Toasted Waffles. And we can shoot this guy. We can scan this guy. I think that's what we will do. More like guidelines. Or I can grab a cognition point from here, which is actually what I think I want to do, so we can spawn in some guys. Cool. And then I think I'm going to end your turn there. I don't think there's anything you can scan that's in range. No. There's nothing you can scan in range. There's nobody to come out. There's nobody to heal. End your turn. The Mighty Necron Gunfather got slapped to death by servitors, and the Mighty Necron melee unit died instantly in melee to you. Crash test. Sorry, Mishaps. You are our mighty melee unit. Okay. This guy has 7 hit points. The blast pistol is doing 2 to 3. If I use Cognition Freedom, we're not going to have any cognition points available. Although I'll be able to use the Servo Skull to grab 1. So I think we're okay. I think I'm going to use Cognition Freedom. We're going to shoot it with a Volkite Blaster. It is now dead. We're going to send in the Servo Skull, which will both take the Cognition Point and kill it. Good. And then we're going to move on. Crash test. They're going to scuttle over to Toasted. Scuttle, 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 scuttle. It's fair to enact the will of... Yes, exactly. And then there's nothing else for us to use right now, so we're going to end the turn. Now, this Immortal is a problem. I forgot how long a range Immortals have. Ouch. Mishaps is finding pain through wisdom, though. Here comes the flesh monster. Okay, taking a bit of damage. Toasted will heal you, and you can heal yourself. I'm going to bring in a servitor to take some damage for us. This checklist. Okay, we're going to bring a servitor in. Just one. For this turn, he's going to move to here. And he's going to kill the guy who's down, just so he's out of the fight. You do bonus damage when you're missing hit points, so we're going to heal you after you attack. Don't worry. So you have... do you actually have it now? No, you don't have the ability yet. It's bonus crit for missing health, but you don't have it yet. 6 damage, though. Very nice. Then you're going to heal yourself. Oh, we don't have enough cog points for healing. That's fine. We don't know where they are. Good work, Servitor. Doing your job. Okay, Toasted is going to shoot this guy to finish him. Then they're going to come to here and heal. Okay, I have to move them first, then do the healing. Then we're going to heal. Waffles is an unauthorized toolbox. Everyone just augments their vision to make living toolbox look like a person. Waffles has so much utility, it is not even funny. And I'm going to leave them... I'm going to move them to here, actually. And that's everything they can do this turn. Okay, the warriors are still out of range, so they will be in range too. I want Crash Test to murder this thing. But... I may need to use the Blessing of the Omnissiah if I want to do that this turn, or we just get in position and we accept the fact that the servitor is going to get killed by it. I think we just accept the fact the servitor is going to get killed by it and we just set up this turn, because Mishaps can hit the Immortal from here. I don't really want to use the Canticles in the first fight, that's my thing. Okay, it has 3 energy absorption. That's pretty nasty. Yeah, I know it does, Crash. I'm wary of using the Canticles in our first battle of this mission. I kind of want to hold on to them. Let's move you here so you don't get shot at. And let's end the turn for now. Can you scanalize that from here? You can't. And you can't get any closer. Maybe scan it next turn. I'm not bringing in any other units yet. I don't think we need them. Servitor's going to move forward as cannon fodder. Mishaps is up next. Mishaps can actually get into close combat with the Destroyer, with the Immortal, which means it's not going to be able to do any ranged attacks against us, which is quite nice. If I move Mishaps here, they can shoot the other guy twice and grab a cognition point with the Servitor and then get into close combat. I think that's what we're going to do. Look how far they can move. Okay, shoot this guy twice. Or shoot someone twice. Yeah, he's got armor, that's great. That was a crit, nice. Shoot him again. Okay, he's almost dead. Now, grab a cog point. Yeah, don't worry, the flayed one's going to get dealt with by Toasted. Then we're going to move you... I should have hit it with the Servitor, actually, that was my bad. I'm going to move you... I could move you here, I don't want to spend 2 cognition points here, though. We're going to move you to here, and then you're going to attack him with your axe. And now he's stuck in melee combat, which means he can't shoot. So we're going to end your turn. He's going to try and move. You're going to get an opportunity attack against him. You didn't kill him, but he did 11 damage in 1 turn. And I don't think he can shoot you. No, he's going to shoot the Servitor. Oh, that hit Crash Test, which is rude. Okay, Toasted is going to kill this guy. Then they're going to move up to here. There's not a lot else they can do, because I kind of did that the wrong way. But we can grab a cognition point from here, which makes Crash Test a little bit more useful. So we'll end that turn. Mishaps just eats one to the face, but that's okay. Crash Test is online. Let's get Crash Test... I could do something really cheeky here. I want to scan it, though. I want the points from it. How much hit points does this guy have? He has 2 hit points. That's frustrating. And he has 6 hit points. Do I want to try and shoot him with Crash Test Big Gun, even though he has the ability to absorb? Let's not forget that this thing's doing 5... The Blast Pistol's doing 5 to 6 damage this turn, because of Crash Test's ability. So I could potentially... I couldn't kill the Immortal, but I could actually do a lot of damage to it with the Blast Pistol. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to move Crash Test here. We're going to use the Volkite Blaster first. That killed it. We're going to use the Servo Skull to finish it. So it's out of the game. Now this guy back here is the next one to act, and I can get a shot on him from here. What are the chances of 5 to 6 damage killing him in 1 hit? Probably really low, right? Like there's no chance this is going to kill this guy. But what if it does? I'm going to try and get to the console. I am factoring the console into this attack. That's what Mishaps is going to try and do next turn. Damn, he had energy resistance and a ton of health. That's fine. Okay. Mishaps finds pain through wisdom. It's all good. Scan. So when it says scan here, you have to be standing next to the console. You can't use a scanner, and you can't use a servo skull. So we're going to run to here. Grab the Blackstone. 92 Blackstone. That was really worth it. And then we're going to just start blasting. This thing has 6 health. We could potentially kill it in one hit. We're going to try and do that. 4 damage. We'll shoot it with one of our guns. That's it dead. Now we'll get you to kill this guy. Okay, and now we need to deal with this one. Which we'll get. So that's the end of mishaps. Oh, actually, mishaps, heal thyself. Look at that. Look at how good our tech priests are. Damn, who knew how versatile... I never really realized how versatile a tech priest could become. But this is actually getting a little bit insane. Let's... This guy has energy resistance, but we could potentially still hurt him. Critical hit, nice. And then we're going to run up and smack him. No, if we move to... Oh, actually, that's actually going to be fine. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. If I click move here, we will get the cognition point, but I want to move here. So we'll pick up the cognition point from him and then ask him a question, and that'll be a win. And Toasted gets a kill, which is nice. Oh, into the abyss. And we got the console. Good work, team. Oh, we're power spiking. This is what the game handing us a shotgun and a pile of healing items feels like. Yes, we are power spiking a little bit. Who needs troops at the moment? Be wary, Magos. The words of the enemy can serve as his weapon as surely as a gun. See you, Toasted Waffles. Have a good one. The cases of Metallic and Cogitus have completed a translation subroutine. The Necron transmission can be deciphered. We can evaluate it. Read the transmission immediately. It may contain valuable evidence. We can obliterate it. Delete the transmission from the cogitators unread. Nothing good can come from reading the words of the Xenos. We can segregate it. Quarantine the translations that will be studied later by properly trained tech priests. What do we think, chat? What are we picking? The first one that gets 3 votes is what we're going to go for. That's 1 vote for 1. Oh, you just launched the tune off the map mistake. Okay, that's 3 votes for 1 instantly. Okay, we're evaluating. This is going to go bad. From the stars the Void Admiral voyages to the stars we sail, every shore we set foot upon shall yield naught but conquest. So the dynasty triumph, so the Necronitaire rise again. +3 cognition points, double plus initiative. The case is metallic and continues to decipher the transmission from the Tomb of Agricula, asserting the Void Admiral is a reference to Agrilec himself. The nature of the Necronitaire and the relationship with the Necrons is still unknown. Okay. I say we make a run for the end zone here. We're going to go back to here. Then we're going to move to here. We're going to go through the 2 glyph rooms. I love that Crash Test's weird feet are in this view. Alright, we're going to move to here. A single port designed for Canotep. I think O was the correct choice last time. We've never seen... I'm going to call this a sideways V or a K. I'm guessing it's a K. So we've got the O or the K. Mishap says 2 because we haven't seen it before. I kind of want to see what it does as well. Let's find out what it does. -2 cognition points. Okay, we're never picking K again. A single burst. Okay, same option. We're not picking a K. I'm going to pick the T. 47. Okay, good. We got some Blackstone. That was indeed very sad. This is just an empty room. And now, on to the end of the mission. Unfortunately, we're at level 3 Awakening. Okay, what are we dealing with here? So we've got a thing we need to scan or destroy. We've got one... Okay, we've got 2 immortals that I can see. We've got Immortal, Flayed, 1 Immortal... No, Warrior... Okay, we've got 1 Immortal. The other thing, one was a Warrior. So there's a Flayed one here, a Warrior here, a Warrior here, a Warrior here, and then... It's quite a big map. There's quite a lot of stuff going on. I think we want to start with our Ruststalker deployed, but we're not going to deploy any servitors to start with. I want to put Toasted and Mishaps in the front row, and then Crash Test I'll put here so they do have line of sight. Let's go. I do not like flayed ones. Why are you up, puppy? Oh, you want me to wrap your bed up again? Did you go get a drink of water? Come on, can you get? She got up, she went to have a drink of water, and that bark was her asking to be put back to bed, so I have to put the blanket over her again. I'll remind everyone this is not a small dog. Alright. Also, great track the game has picked out for us here. So Mishaps is up first. I would like Mishaps to repair themselves here. They can actually get into close combat this turn. That's wild. Okay, we're going to stop here. Indeed. With the scanning. One shot. Okay, he's got energy resistance. We're going to shoot him twice. I'm going to shoot the flayed one with my other shot since I can't hurt him. Then I'm going to grab... I'm going to use my servo skull to grab a cognition point from here. We're going to move into close combat with this guy. We're going to attack him with our power axe, which locks him in close combat, which means you have to step away and take an opportunity attack. And then we're going to spend a cognition point to heal ourselves. Very nice. And that is the end of your turn, Mishaps. Right. He is not the Sicarian Ruststalker, the like... Oh, this is a cool... I didn't know you could zoom in like this. The very cool combat death robot. Actually, I don't think they are a robot. I think they are a type of servitor by the looks of it. They've just had most of their body replaced by augments. They are slower than Mishaps. They can't actually make as much distance as Mishaps can. And the Mishaps made that in a non-augmented move either as well. That's wild. Okay, Toasted Waffles up next. We're going to bring Toasted Waffles up to here. I'm going to get Toasted Waffles to bless this guy with their Servo Skull for plus 15 crit, plus 4 move, plus 1 damage. We're going to shoot the... I would like to shoot at the flayed one, but I haven't actually got a shot on them. I'll use the scanner to grab a cog point. There's nothing else I can really do with Toasted this turn, so we will end the turn with them. Now it is Crash Tests go. Crash Test does have a shot from here. Scuttle, 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 scuttle. I'm going to use Cognition Freedom. How much health does this guy have? 6, yeah. I'm going to use Cog Freedom. Perlo, Ruststalkers, and Sicarian Infiltrators are both honored Skitari who almost died horribly and ended up with basically all of their everything getting augmented. Okay, that's good to know. And now we will blast him with the big blaster. Then we will grab with this and do 1 damage to him to take him out of the fight. They are very fast with hair, so you can basically outrun them. And then, just because we can, I'm going to poke this guy. Oh, I can't shoot him. Okay. I was going to shoot him with a blast pistol. I don't want to spend the cognition point, so we'll end the turn there. That was a pretty good first turn. I'm not going to deploy any servitors just yet. Okay, Mishaps, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to delay Mishaps' turn, because that's going to force this guy to go first. He's going to move away to take a hit. The first table that I played was like 4 editions ago. They were 50% faster than every other infantry unit ever. So I'm going to delay the turn to get a free melee attack. Or we'll send the stabby guy in, actually. Yeah, we'll send him in. Because that'll charge up his transonic blades. And then he can run to here and end his turn. Toasted is up now. I will get Toasted to shoot this guy to take him out of the fight. And then I'm going to move Toasted down to collect cog points from this Scanalyzer. It will cost them 1 cog point to do it, but then next turn they'll grab 2, so it's spending 1 cog point to gain 4 is pretty good. And that's all they can really do this turn, unfortunately. Next up, it's Crash Test. Crash has shots on this guy. We can take 2 shots at him. Let's see if he's got any energy resistance. He does not, so we are going to delete him. I feel like that is the correct course of action here. And he is out of the fight. Good work, Crash Test. Excellent, as always. We'll get you to grab that cog point with your scanner. I don't really want to move you forward because I want Mishaps in the lead, so we're going to end your turn there. The Immortal will march forward. We're going to have to rush this Immortal down a corridor, which is a little bit awkward. Now it's Mishaps' turn. I just want you to shoot this guy. Oh, you don't actually have range to shoot him. That's hilarious. Can you get into melee range with this guy? You can. Cost you a cog point. We have... Oh, welcome back, Ozvika. That's awesome. Your mini got adjourned. You can have some more fun. This is a little bit awkward. I think we can avoid... I kind of want to just go all out on this guy, so we're going to move mishaps to here. We're just kind of tanking our way through this mission. We're at a little bit of a power spike right now. It definitely feels like we're a little bit ahead of the curve. So nothing is challenging us that badly. And then we'll... Do I want to spend 2 cognition points to kill this guy? Yeah, because we'll just generate them next turn, and we're going to grab 2 from Toasted Waffles. So I'm going to move Mishaps here, and then we'll hit this guy with the axe, which will kill him, and will generate us another cognition point. Nice work, Mishaps. Yeah, Mishaps swiftly turning into a very, very powerful unit. Oh, I should have lost him in melee, you're right. Didn't need to spend the point. Oh well, we're doing fine. Alright, let's deploy a servitor to take the fire from the Necron Destroyer. And we're going to run it forward so that Mishaps doesn't get hit by blowback. Oh, suspect activity detected. Okay, we've got some Necron Warriors spawning right next to our murderer. So if I push forward, is that going to spawn more Necrons? Let's put the servitor here so it doesn't spawn anyone else. And we'll end its turn there. Mishaps is up next. I honestly think that Mishaps' response here. It's very squished. I've seen this support role. Yeah, you're definitely the tank. I honestly think your reaction here is to rip and tear. Let's get you to step to where you can shoot both of them. We'll shoot you with 1 pistol. Okay, you've got energy resistance. We'll shoot the other with the other pistol. You've got armor. I'm going to lock both of them in melee with Mishaps, which is hilarious. And then we're going to attack the one that has the energy resistance. And then we're going to use our thing here to scan and reveal the immortal stats. Great turn, Mishaps. You just cut 2 Necron... Like, from what I know about Warhammer 40,000, you would never want a Tech Priest to be that close to 2 Necron Warriors. But in this version of the game, it doesn't matter. Okay. Our Rust Stalker can actually run ahead a little bit. But since he can't get too far, I'm going to get him to take out this Necron. He's actually too slow to keep up with Mishaps. Toasted, I want you to run forward. And you can take care of the other guy with your pistol. I think making generations of Tech Priest and lore is very dangerous. Yes, I think you're right. I'm just going to delete that Immortal. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Seeing as they're usually hyper-personalized steampunk variations on whatever they want to be. You make a very good point. Okay, let's end the turn. Opportunity attack. You're dead. He survived that. Damn. Mishap's going to take a hit. We should be able to lock them in melee again if they end up standing next to each other, which I think they will. Yeah, we're going to be able to lock them in melee. Unfortunately, Mishaps only has 1 opportunity attack, which is a bit sad. Okay, Crash Test is back in action. I don't think Crash Test has the range to hit the Immortal from back here. Let's delay Crash Test's turn for now. Yeah, that's crazy. Chainsaw arms. Okay, the Immortal didn't move forward. That's fine. Crap, that's the end of the round. Okay, we'll move Crash Test to here. Okay, the skull took CP. That skull took CP and get back to buffing the Rust Stalker. Oh, yes, Toasted thing needs to go back to doing that. That's correct. So yeah, I don't have range on him. We'll grab a cog point though. If I had, oh, you know what? Let's just go in. Let's just do it. Crash Test, destroy that boy. We're gonna use the blessings of the... No, I clicked on the wrong thing. I meant to use a different ability, but it's okay. We'll shoot you with this. It's still with Rust Stalker? Okay, cool. I thought it had moved away. And then we're gonna shoot with the Voltaic Blaster. He's still up, but not for much longer. Let's drop in... No, we're not going to bother with another servitor. This servitor is just going to move forward. Now it's Mishap's turn. Mishaps, I want you to shoot. Yeah, you're not going to do the damage, are you? Okay, shoot this guy twice. Then you can kill him with an opportunity attack. And stab this guy with your axe. And you may as well heal yourself as well. What a monster. We'll get you the other healing Mechadendrite, the one that heals you for free. And I think you'll become unstoppable. Okay, so this guy's tied up in melee and dead. Now it is the Ruststalker's turn. He still isn't fast enough. I'm going to put him here so he doesn't get hit by the blowback. Now it's Toasted Waffle's turn. Toasted Waffle, just get this guy out of the fight. And then... you could come down here and heal Mishaps. Or you just hang around here. You don't really have a shot. I think I am going to get you to heal Mishaps because it means less payment at the end of the fight. Cool. And then can I move you out of the way without spending a cognition point? No, I can't. Okay. There's the opportunity attack for Mishaps. That guy's down. And now it's back to Crash Test. And what we're going to do is we can fire the Volkite Blaster for 1 cog point because it's at Machine Spirit Charge. So we're going to do that. 9 to 11 damage. It's down. And you're going to shoot it as well. Alright. Then we're going to... Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, we do have enough to get to it. No. Yes, we do. Excellent. And that will finish the mission. Oh, no. I triggered a trap. A Necron Immortal just stepped out. Okay. I think you should still go for this Crash Test. That's 92 Blackstone. Lovely. Okay. We now have another Immortal on the battlefield. Who's active right now? Crash Test is still active. There's nothing they can do. Let's get you two into melee with this guy so he can't move and fight anybody. If I put you here, and you just whack it for question mark damage. Okay, Mishap's just grabbed a cog point. I'm going to delay Crash Test turn, Mishap's turn because they're trapped by Toasted. Then we're going to put you here, Ruststalker. And what do I have available? 10 HP, Maximum Machine Spirit. We'll hold that for the moment. You have 4 to 6 damage, crit 30%. And you ignore armor with your attacks. So that did direct damage. We'll leave you here. He's going to shoot Crash Test, that's fine. Crash Test has the ability this turn to fire again. I'm not concerned, no. Now we're going to bring Toasted Waffles. Do I want to spend... I can't spend a cognition point to get Toasted Waffles into combat. So I'm going to bring Toasted Waffles here. And we're going to shoot this guy. Oh, I'm out of range. That's annoying. I need to spend a cognition point to get into range. What we'll do is we'll give a command fire order. And then both these guys will attack. That's a crit. No attack from the Servitor? Why did the Servitor not attack? I feel like the Servitor should also have attacked there. Okay, that's him down anyway. Crash Test turn now. We'll hit this with a mecha. Oh, it's got 12 life. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill that. I don't think we even need to kill it because bringing 2 down is not going to do anything. Let's just kill this guy. I need a cog point. We'll grab this one. Okay. Now I can use Cognition's Freedom to fire the Volkite Blaster at this guy. And then we can shoot the Blast Pistol, which has the Machine Spirit buff. Oh, he had energy resistance. That's why he survived all that. Okay. Then I'm going to move up with Crash Test. And we're going to hit it with the Infestus Mechadendrite. To do 1 more damage. And trap it. It won't be able... well, it'll have to move past us, but that's something. Can I scan this guy? I can. Okay, let's end the turn. Right, you just shoot this guy. Take him out of the fight. And then get to here. And shoot the mortal to take him out of the fight. And I don't think I need... I can actually just run you to here, and next turn you can finish off that Necron. You can grab a cog point from here. And then, yeah, we should be able to destroy the computer before we end the turn. We might take a hit from the Necron. Actually, I don't need to destroy the computer, Toasted, because it doesn't give me anything. It doesn't give me anything useful. Well, actually, no, it will. It's actually massive if I destroy the computer. We're gonna get mishaps to try and destroy the computer this turn. It's actually huge if we destroy the computer. Okay, what do we still have here? Let's get Taming the Machine Spread. I want to do this because it's the last turn. We're also going to heal Crash Test with a Canticle. We're going to smack this with a Power Axe. That will remove its armor. And then I can shoot it with the pistols. Come on, Mishaps. Mishaps did not manage to kill the computer, unfortunately. You can get here, but I don't want you to do anything just yet, so we're going to delay your turn. He's going to shoot Crash Test, which sucks. But not kill Crash Test, which is fine. It's then going to be Toasted Waffle's turn. I'm actually going to delay Toasted Waffle's turn. I'm going to use the Canticle of Lily of Life on Crash Test to recover 10 hit points. Then we're going to shoot the console with a pistol, bringing the Tombs Awake level down to 3, and then we're going to finish up by shooting the Necron with the big laser. And that is a victory. Good work, team. No underscore threat underscore remaining. We did it. Victory for Sylvanas. Where did that come from? The cohort comes across a Necron device mounted in a chamber deep in the tomb of Agrelek. They destroy it with extreme prejudice, and the binary transmissions immediately halt. Whatever end the tomb's inhabitants wish to achieve with their mockery of Ligotechnis, they have been prevented from achieving it. Jovian Administration 6190. When the heretic is silenced, it is as if his weapons and his tools are stripped from him. He is left impotent and weak. Thank you, Soulstrom. I really appreciate that. Also, welcome to the stream. I can appreciate the benefits of the Skitarii of removing this moral threat. I can feel the emotions they do. Relief, joy even. I take solace from them before I compartmentalize them. And then the journey towards inefficiency is halted. Canticles Borealis 615. Inefficiency is a slope whereupon one slides ever downwards by degrees until one reaches the nadir unknowing. Very underscore good underscore outcome, thank you. A fate we must avoid if we are to fill our mission on Silver Tenebris. Perfect, we didn't spend any points repairing our guys. We got a 14-point rebate on him. We killed quite a lot of Necrons on that mission, so we got a lot of points. Mission status success. We got the arc laser gun, which is great. Okay. We'll let you have the Electromount, so the next 6 attacks will ignore all armor. Shroud Plasm, the next attack will break 4 energy armor. Excuse me, I've got the sniffles. Okay. Before we end the stream, we need to sort out our cohort. We've got 756 Blackstone. I don't know if we can afford to upgrade everybody. So Mishaps is 218 to upgrade. Crash Test is 218 to upgrade. Okay, and Toasted is 198 to upgrade. Let me just do a quick bit of maths. It's past midnight for me. It's way too late for me to be able to do that off the top of my head. I don't think we have enough, though. 198 plus 216 plus 216. That's 630? Oh, we're fine. Did I do my maths right? Yeah, that we're perfect. We're fine. Today plus anyhow. Might not be able to bring the Ruststocker friend. That's okay. The Ruststocker, well, I actually think we need a ranged Skitarii. So we'll start with Toasted Waffles. Okay, we're going to push down for reinforcements on Toasted Waffles. That's like amazing. Nah, we don't want to bank Blackstone. We're upgrading you guys. We're gonna get the command thing for them. It's not. I don't think this is a great level, unfortunately, because I don't think we're gonna use this Canticle. But once we get reinforcements, it's going to be huge. So this is basically just going to give Toasted another augment point. Oh, that's actually something I can use in battle. That's way better than I thought it was. That's way, way better. Okay, what do we want to spend this new point on Toasted? There's a few options. We could give them an Infestus Mechadendrite. No, we can't. They don't have a slot for Infestus Mechadendrite. Oh no, we could give them. You need more slots to equip this item. I thought. Oh, this needs 2. Okay, we could give them a level 1 Infestus Mechadendrite. I don't think that's worth it. We could, yes, we could go for the second blast pistol. Just give everyone 2 blast pistols. Everyone's a dual wielder. Other options. There's not really much in the way of other options. The only other thing we could do is not take the second gun. And we could upgrade the power axe to the level 2 power axe. So they're doing the same amount of close combat damage. But I feel like Toasted Waffle's a little bit more of a backliner. And I actually think the double blast pistol might be really nice. More tools for the box. Yes. I think the double pistols works for you right now. We could get the CP Mechadendrite. Did I unlock that? I don't think I unlocked it. Glacial Claw, Energy Enhancer, Infested Mechadendrite, Omnispecs, Spotlight, Noise Reductor, Powerful Generator, Infestus. Yeah, we didn't unlock the CP Mechadendrite yet, Crash. That's a different mission, but it will be useful to grab when we get there. Oh, let's give you back your axe. Okay, so that's Toasted Waffles done for now. Next up, it's Mishaps. We're going to keep going down the Explorator tree. Now that we've got... No, we're going to keep going down the Zenerite tree. We want the Critical Knowledge. That's a pretty powerful one. But we now, unfortunately, making attack, lose 1 HP. We're gonna Capture Technology is gonna hurt, but we want Critical Knowledge. So let's grab. The other option is we grab an armor piece. No, I want to keep going down this tree. So we'll grab. Oh, this is an unlockable ability. That's even better. Okay, cool. We just choose to gain 1 damage. That's actually really good. Okay, and we've got 1 new slot on you. What's to do with the rifle and the flamer? How are they going to work? Well, the rifle is definitely going to crash test. The flamer is potentially going. Where does this go? It goes into an arm slot. So, I mean, there you go. There you have it. Mishaps now has the flamer. There will be upper times when this will get use. I think this is a great upgrade. But then we don't have to use it crash test, because we've still got the axe, we've still got the pistol, but when we have the CP, and we have the Canticle for it, this does massive amounts of area effect damage. I think it's worth taking with us. And I think Mishaps is the one to carry it. And as Mishaps was asking before, there are no hand slots to put the rifle in. Right, crash test. Let's level you up. As we all know, we're just going to keep going down the Dominus line for you. So that's another new armor piece for you. So we've got the Dominus Torso Augment, which gives you 3 HP plus 1 energy armor, or the Dominus Head. I think, well, I mean, this is just better. Yeah, we're going to go for the torso for you. Pussy's toasted. And let's give you the Torso Augment. Oh, you are now hollow. I think that's a visual bug. I don't think you're supposed to be hollow, but you have now become hollow. Yes, exactly, Toasted. And Mishaps is the most portable. So, I'm now going to make the call for replacing the Volkite Blaster for the Arc Rifle. I like keeping the Phosphor Blast Pistol on Crash Test, because every other turn, it's doing 5 to 6 energy damage for free, because of Angered Spirit and the Gauntlets. Now, the Volkite Blaster is currently doing 7 to 9 energy damage on normal turns, and it's doing 9 to 11 energy damage on a Machine Spirit turn, but it takes 3 turns to charge. The Arc Rifle is currently doing 2 to 9 energy damage to a target, with 2 to 3 energy damage to chain targets on normal turns, and it's doing 4 to 12 damage. I think the damage is less, but I think it's more useful. No, there's no option for hands. They do not hold any. There's actually not a slot for hands. It's basically, it's going to replace the Volkite Blaster. It uses less cognition points. It does less damage, but I think it has more use. I think I want to try it, and we can decide if it's not good enough. It's a little bit smaller, which is a bit sad. I did like the size of the Volkite Blaster, But let's see how the arc rifle does, and we can get rid of it if we're thinking it's not hitting the spot. Oh, the handle is literally denoted as axe only. Rip, yes. It's literally for melee weapons only. Okay, so that's our current build. So we've got the arc, what's it called? The arc rifle on crash test. We've got toasted waffles with 2 guns and the upgraded power axe. No, they've still got the level 1 power axe, but they now have, what do we give them? I can't remember what we gave them. Oh, we gave them the head augment, that's right. And then we've got mishaps with the expanded power axe, the flamer, and more Zenorite tendencies. So I think that's a pretty good place for us to... What did you do to me, by the way? I gave you the flamethrower. I can't believe you missed that. You now have the flamethrower. The arc rifle is AoE, yes. So you're not going to use the flamethrower all the time, but there's definitely going to be times where we can just go flamethrower. Yeah, so you now have the ability to spend your cognition point to gain +1 to all damage and lose 1 hit point every time you make an attack, which I think we can work out ways to make that very powerful. And I think that's going to be it. It is now almost 1:15, which is way past when I normally stop streaming. I've been live for 2.5 hours. The stream made it. I'm really surprised. Oh, that's optional. Yes, I didn't realize it was optional. It is optional, which is huge. And I thought the same. So I'm going to head to bed. Thank you all so much for tuning in, especially after I haven't been live for a few days. I really appreciate you hanging around and coming and joining the stream. Thank you for all the new people who chatted tonight. I hope you all have a great night. Thanks, TRM. I appreciate that. I'll catch you the next one. I'm going to try and record this weekend. I know I said that a few times, but I'm really back in the groove again. So I'm going to try and get some stuff out this weekend. I know I've not been since my birthday. It's been a bit weird. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I'm going to stop battling. I'll see you later. Have a great night or morning or day or whatever. I hope you're fantastic. Well, I know you're fantastic. And I'll see you later. Ciao for now, everybody. Have a great one. Ciao. Bye.